Hello, 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 chat, hello. I'm back again with the new live stream, and today we are watching the Class Squad final of Free Fire Esports official, and Buriram is just killing it, man. So before that, let's do something, which is let's change some things in the live, and then we'll watch this. This thing looks fire, man. This thing actually looks fire. Let's put it here. 1 minute. And let's change some things. You let's change some few things, and then we will be ready. This looks fine.
With an easy one over as here at Evo.
Man, Buriram is killing it, man. Buriram is killing it.
Look at this. Round 3 was Russia. 2 eliminations in the previous round and massive amount of damage just from those 2 rounds. So I'm looking forward to seeing a little bit more out of this Wonder Kid. Obviously, he needed his guns to kind of ramp up the pacing a little.
Yeah, I mean, Ray and Russia already with a Kingfisher, as well as a VSK will be pulled out, and Evo's Divine, Kuchil, and Aim God will go in for the up close and personal with a mini Uzi. Now they go in for the rush, and we're still missing Russia in this view, so I guess he's still doing the same thing.
Damn.
Push right now with
Evo's Aim God is pushing.
Yeah, man, and this is a potential upset here, Jonah. Mini Uzi, Aim God going in here for the shutdown. Electrotherapy on the play, jumps away. Riptide Rhythm.
Oh, Aim God down. Damn. How are they gonna win now? Evo is scooped, man.
Jonah though, tagged up from the back, and Coach Hill could not get
Get
it.
is destroying.
2v1, and the pickup is not gonna be. Of all places, Moshi, the disrespect was real there.
That's Moshi.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Goodness me.
Oh, Ray, up close and personal 1v3 situation.
No. They shut down, man. No, it's over. It's over. I think it's gonna be 7-1. Like, genuinely, I think it's gonna be 7-1.
This is Buriram just doing Buriram things. A little unexpected.
This is gonna be 7-1. I can just tell. This is gonna be 7-1.
Patching himself up on that wall there was just too much. Russia unable to get away, and Mini Uzi from a range like that shouldn't have been able to get a lot, but of course, in the hands of Get High, it's gonna get him everything.
Yeah, I mean, Moshi just.
This is gonna be 7-1.
At that point, Humpty Dumpty lie down on the wall. That's what his jam is about. But one thing that is, I guess this is something that's confusing me right now. Probably a switch up has been made because the electrotherapy is between Aim God and Kochil, and
That's crazy,
Russia
man.
might be using that Iris. So I guess they made a little bit of switch up in terms of skills. And that's how they're working it right now. But
Ooh.
they can get a
Ooh.
at this point as no
Like, Aim God needs to change his tactics, man. He's the first one out, like always. He's always the first one out. Oh, Moshi down though. Like, no, 1v3. Oh no. Unlucky. It is going to be 7-1. 7-1, I think, yeah. It is going to be 7-1. Like, Evo just can't do anything, man.
3-1. There you go. And let's see if they can bring it back for Evo's Divine. Last time we
Ooh,
saw them
GG.
in Bermuda against this team. It was
I think the thing Evo needs to do now is, I think now Evo needs to play very fast. Because when they're trying to play slow, like Buriram is just destroying them. Oh, 3-1 split. If they play fast, then Evo might win this one. Because if it's close range, then it will be 4v3. So Oh no, no, it's over, it's over.
Look at
It's just
that
over.
play,
Like
man.
3v4,
With the
no,
instant delete
no
from
chance.
Ray. Aim God, Renee's gonna go flying out. That's gonna stop the
2 down
play
though.
this round from the side of Aim God and
Oh
Coachil. A sliver of
no,
health here
2v3.
as Jonah gets sprayed down. Wasana finds Coachil, puts him 6 feet under. The pickup can still be
Yep.
possible here. Get high. Mini Uzi tends
Final
to
is going to
play
be.
it
I think
short,
final is going to be
but
Team
has to
Falcons for the
find
Burra.
a way to place
Thai
the
teams are
medikit
just
for
crazy, man.
himself.
Get
But I want
high,
at least
and
one
now
Indonesian
fully
team, so
recovered. Double hit right
I want
now.
Evos to win,
With
man.
Moshi on the back up,
But
Rasia the only one
it's
remaining
just
here who is
impossible now.
about to be attempted. But
Ooh,
here comes Get High, but
ooh,
he goes down
1v1.
close and personal with a VSK.
I mean, Russia
Moshi
wants to
versus
get 1v1
Russia.
gets the damage done. Moshi
Oh,
going in for the elimination. Russia could not get in the pickup.
Moshi versus
And
Russia.
now, uncle versus nephew. Russia, the Wonder Kid, looking for the elimination. M590 up against
Ooh,
M590.
this is
Both
crazy.
the snipers turned into shotgun
Oh,
rushes.
he thinks he's there. Oh no,
See though, Moshi
Moshi is
balancing
here now.
distance. He
But
does
Moshi is sniper,
have a
so
VSK on him, but
he
again,
has
he
he's in a
wants that element
disadvantage.
of surprise, and Rasia will be quite in the open space if he walks in once that blue closes in. But here we
Ooh,
go, the
okay.
turnaround and ring around a rosy switcheroo, I would say, between these two.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I think Evos win this one
Russia.
because Moshi is a sniper.
Look
No,
at
like
how he
it's gonna be hard for
repositions.
him.
Oh, look at that. Great play
Oh,
by the kid. And the grenade goes wide, and Moshi sidesteps the nade. Both players down under 50
Ooh,
HP,
yeah,
and
I knew it.
Russia
Like
will show his big bro
Russia,
exactly what he's made
I don't
of.
think he's a sniper,
As
but Moshi was
Evo's
a sniper. So
device pulls one round back, all thanks to the kid.
ooh,
I know we've been asking for a sniper versus sniper battle, but sniper versus sniper on a shotgun battle. That's quite different overall.
oh that's
And we
crazy.
know
That's
who
crazy.
wins it.
Oh, yeah.
It is
Hmm.
Rasia. And quite great move as well. Not
Yeah.
giving any chance for Moshi to back away. The blues closing in. He also pulled out that nade and just pushed him into one
Okay, the
corner.
new round
Where
starts.
rotation-wise,
Yeah.
didn't even give him so much in healing, but he managed to pull it off on a 180.
And that was a very fair fight between the two players because neither one of their active skills was giving them a huge boost in terms of power, right? You're talking about a Cassie up against Moshi's Clue. So
This is
let's
an
be
interesting
saying it was
strategy.
a
Like
fair fight with the M590s. Of
it's a
course, we
two
could
v
have
two
given him a little bit of
split, but
information, but Rasia literally knew exactly where
ooh,
Moshi was. So in the grand scheme of things, that was a great victory for
but Burram
Rasia.
is just
And he
like
was divine, saying, not just yet. We've got some fight left in us. As they
in a
rotate
better
around,
position,
we
so
take the glue
it's
wall
gonna
out.
be interesting.
Coachil maybe a little bit too close to get high
Oh,
and squad. Pushing on
oh,
ahead without that backup on the
ooh!
inside. And
This
Rasia,
might be Evo's
great
chance.
knock. Get high down
Will
on the
Evos make
ground.
the
The
comeback?
pickup might just be possible here. Wasana stuck between two players. Gets the first knock.
Ooh, oh
The mini
no!
Uzi will not do them justice.
But I'm just too good,
What an
man.
unbelievable play by
They're just too
Wasana.
good.
And imagine, Wasana, I believe he does have the M590, but before getting that, he only have a mini Uzi on him. So he picked it up that quickly and turned things around, joining by Jonah, and they managed to
But
wipe
I'm just
out
too good,
in
man.
the entire Evo's Divine. So it's 42 in the scoreline right now, and it's getting close to match point for Brudam United.
Ooh.
This is
So it's
a tough
5 round
one
match.
for sure.
Okay.
Cyber airdrop down in the middle part of the map. Both teams on for a mad rush towards it, and you know Wasana is going to be looking to be the first
Well,
one
Evos
to
need to
get
try
there.
something new here. Otherwise, it's just over.
Great minds think alike for sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's see though if a great mind will be able to beat them down at this point. Aim God will be damaged. I guess that
Ooh.
is coming from Moshi, but up close and personal 1v2
No,
situation.
rushing is bad. Rushing is
Wasana
bad.
able to recover, but not so much. Only had a 110.
See,
Triggered that
I
flat
told you, man.
barrage, and
Rushing Burram is the best. Like
quite confused on where to shoot.
Yeah, man. I mean,
1v4. Let's go. 1v4. 1v4.
as to where
Kosil
to shoot.
1v4.
Don't
1v4.
forget, Moshi
1v4.
had that clue,
Yeah. No chance.
and they had a clue that okay,
No
Evo is
chance.
in the
No
smoke.
chance. I knew it. Just
At
no
the
chance.
smoke. That was a very vague instruction, but they managed to cook their opponent out there and literally smoked them.
Smoked and cooked. I mean, you have the smoke grenade as well as that flat mirage. And that's how they are playing with it. Match point for
Crazy.
Buram United right now. Only one one more chance to go. It is looking like Borem United will bring this home with a 3-0. And Evo Divine, no response just yet.
Yeah, that round was straight from the Buriram kitchen, bro.
Uh,
I think
Got the flam barrage as well as those
my
smoke
face cam is
screens.
giving a little bit problem.
Perfect
You will do what?
tenderized
So let's
meat
just
to barbecue. And of
yep.
course, Jonah now looking for that nade on the tag. That drops in. Gets it in. Electrotherapy
This
kicks in
should
just
be
a bit. Yes, it
better.
can. Wasana finding him. Got F590 in hand. Look at that. A sliver of hell. And won't be punished by Mochil. Showdown now with the backup. Wasana plays. Mochil needs to turn around, but the
Nice.
denial from Get High, who appears out of nowhere. Rastia with a sliver of health. Has to deal with 3 players. Goes in for the tag, but instead gets tagged up by the ice grenade on the
Nice.
rotation. And the man needs to recover first. Unfortunately, didn't have enough
Yeah,
time.
it's just
And
over.
Buriram says bye to EVOS after a quick
Um,
shot and shutting them down.
I should put it like right
yeah,
here
definitely. I
somewhere.
mean, it was a quick shot. They want to end it quickly, and they followed through. I mean, it is even faster compared to the qualifier rounds that they went against Evo's Divine 6-3. This time around, they got it on 6-2. But 3-0 is no joke. If this is what Borem United will be offering on the grand finals,
Here somewhere, I guess.
I will feel
Let's see.
sorry on who's going against them unless it would be a similar approach or a better performance, especially as we're looking at the previous champion of preseason, which is Team Falcons going against the underdogs WAG. But our Booyah takers, the winners of the semifinals, won Buriram United Esports.
And the clean sheet of games.
It's just too easy for Buriram, man. Just too easy.
On the side of Buriram United Esports, not a single game have they lost thus far in their Clash Squad run, all the way to now the grand finals. How impressive is that, nephew?
Well, you know how it is. I mean, CQCs, Borem United know how to play it.
Yeah.
And you did mention that Borem United was not that prime when it comes to preseason. The first time we see, and Clash Squad has been introduced.
Yeah.
So they
So I
want to
don't
get
know,
back to
like,
that. They know
when
every
will
time that they make a or we know every time they make
this thing start. Till then, we can watch this thing, which is like a leader in the series Indian tournament. We can watch this one.
बिल्कुल ओके भाई आप यहाँ पे उस
Team Elite, TTSG, and RX,
मैं इस पर्सपेक्टिव देख रहा हूँ
Prime IV, K98, GG,
तो टाइम
AE,
अगर ये गेम अगर
Tux,
अच्छा निकल
and
जाती है तो
AA4AM.
चांस ज्यादा
So
बन
this is a
जाते
new
हैं
tournament
और सेम बात
just for the
करें
Indians, I guess.
कोरिया में भी टाइकून अगर ये दो गेम शायद जो बड़ा निकाल दे टीम
वो
अच्छी खासी कल के साथ में वो टीम क्वालिफिकेशन की तरफ जा
वो
सकती है और एलिट की अगर बात करें वो काफी ज्यादा अभी फॉर्म में आ चुकी है लूट उनको प्रॉपर मिल चुकी है जोन में आना है और प्रॉपर फाइट एंगेज करने टक्स स्पोर्ट्स अभी भी जिंदा है तो क्या जो स्टार्टिंग में जो राइवलरी हमें देखने को मिली थी वो एंड जोन में भी देखने को मिलेगी वो
I don't know how long it's gonna take to start this
Still
one.
valiant effort coming from Evo's
Hmm.
Divine. The
Why is the
question
chat saying
is, can
going all feedback? They all
next team,
feedback today.
WAG, the next
All
team
feedback.
underdogs,
All
be able to pull
what?
off a
What
better
is the ult pick?
performance against Team Falcons?
Someone
But
said
let's
BR,
go
you are
for
not good
interview
enough
right now
in
to hear what
CS.
Brave United has to say after that battle. So let's bring it over to the stage.
They got memed.
Thank you,
Oh,
Caster, and it's Booyah for Buriram United Esport, and right next to us
he's like
is Wasana
he
for
joined a guitar
Buriram
somehow.
United Esport, and we have our translator here is Misako. Hello everybody. Xin chào tất cả mọi người và chúng ta đã có được cho mình cặp đấu đầu tiên vừa đã hoàn thành và đội tuyển chiến
Is
thắng
this like
đó chính là Buriram
Thai
United
dress?
Esport với một tỷ số vô cùng hấp
I don't
dẫn
know.
3-0 và người đứng bên cạnh đây chính là Wasana. Thì chúng ta hãy cùng trò chuyện với họ cùng một chút nhé. Okay, so first questions after all. How do you feel
I
about
think the
this
CS champion
especially we
are
have
just
our
BRU.
story
Yep.
mode
BRU
and
are
also
gonna win this
our
trophy. I
squad
think
mode for
because they are
Buriram
just so good.
United
Like
Women and also on stage and after winning a very strong team which is EVOS. How does
that's
your
what you
team
can
feel
say.
right now?
โอเค ตอนนี้เรารู้สึกยังไงบ้าง เพราะว่าอันนี้มันเป็นโหมดใหม่เนาะ โหมดที่เพิ่งเข้ามาในตัวนี้ แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเราก็คืออีโบสเป็นแบบตัวฉกาจบอสมากเลยเรารู้สึกไงบ้างครับ
ก็สำหรับโหมดใหม่นะครับก็ว่ารู้สึกว่าท้าทายดีครับแบบว่าก็แบบได้ไปฝึกเพิ่มแบบแผนใหม่ๆครับมาเล่นในโหมดนี้แล้วก็อีโบสเขาก็เป็นคู่ต่อสู้ที่ดีครับแบบ สู้กับเราได้สูสีมากครับ
So he said that it's pretty good for the new mode because he gets to have a new challenge, gets to do the
Let's go like
implement new
this.
tactics, get more practicing and everything. And also Evos, that was a very big boss. So he get like the very challenging opponents.
I see. Đối với Wasana thì đây là một cái chế độ rất là mới ở trong thi đấu chuyên nghiệp, và cá nhân bạn ấy cảm thấy chế độ mới về thi đấu tự chiến này rất là hay. Nó giúp cho các bạn ấy có thêm nhiều trải nghiệm, có thêm nhiều kinh nghiệm, và cũng như là được một cơ hội để có thể lên cho mình những cái chiến thuật mới, những lối chơi mới, và có thể như là hiểu đồng đội của mình hơn thông qua nhiều lối chơi. Và cái thứ hai rằng các bạn ấy, đối với Wasana thì theo cảm nhận của bạn ấy thì EVOS giống như là thi đấu với một cái chung kết sớm vậy đó. EVOS thực sự là một đội tuyển rất là mạnh.
Will you be
So
able to win?
what about this trophy? Do you like it or not?
Very awkward question.
บ้างกับถ้วยอันนี้ลาผมชอบมันไหมอ่ะดูสักนิดสักหน่อยเซิร์ฟหน่อย
ดีนะครับอยาก
That's what you're gonna say.
ที่บ้านแชมป์อีกสักครั้งหนึ่งครับ
ต้องมีแล้วนะรอบเนี้ยต้องได้แล้ว He said it's very gorgeous and he would like that trophy to be in this camp.
I see. So okay, during our rehearsal, I saw that all the Thai teams they do not want to touch the trophy. May I ask why?
เขาถามว่าระหว่างตอนที่เราซ้อมอยู่เขาบอกว่าเขาไม่เห็นทีมบ้านเราทีมไหนเลยที่อยากจะจับถ้วยเขาทำเพราะอะไร
มันแบบคนไทยก็ถือเป็นเคสนะครับแบบถ้าจับถ้วยแล้วแบบอาจจะไม่ได้อะไร
พลาด
ใช่
เนาะ So it's like our superstitions that if you touch the trophy you might not be able to get it back.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Đối với các đội tuyển Thái Lan thì họ có một cái gì đó gọi là một chút tâm linh, có nghĩa là nếu như mà họ đụng vào cúp sớm thì có thể là trong ngày thi đấu thực sự, tức là bán kết và ngày
So
thi
there
đấu
are like so.
thì họ sẽ
I didn't know
không
that
thể
Thai people are
cúp cúp,
superstitious.
nên
Like,
là
what
tất
religion
cả đội
do
tuyển
they follow?
India và Falcons trong quá trình
I didn't know that they were
trải nghiệm thi đấu
superstitious.
thì
Like,
họ đều như là không chạm vào cúp. Và bởi vì Wasana rất là thích chiếc cúp này, nó rất là lộng lẫy như các bạn cũng đã thấy, rất là
let's see.
chói sáng ở trên sân khấu, cho nên là họ đang rất là
Oh,
hứng hờ
Buddhist. Like, I didn't know that
khi
Buddhist
tham
people are
gia đội tuyển Thái
superstitious.
Lan. So
I mean,
my
in
question
Nepal,
is
like,
both of you.
yep,
Do
there
you
are
like
like
to
few
use
Buddhists who are
them?
superstitious, but some
For
Buddhists who are
example,
just not.
Falcons. Who
I know
will
that.
it be?
เราคิดว่าในแมตช์ต่อไปเนี่ยใครจะเป็นคนที่เราต้องตีด้วย
ถ้าถามผมว่าก็เก่งทั้งสองทีมนะครับแต่ผมว่าน่าจะเป็นฟาลคอนครับที่เข้ามาเจอกับพวกผม
He think both teams are good but definitely be Falcons.
Wow.
Oh,
That.
they are
Đối
scared
với
of
một
their
đội
own
tuyển
country.
Thái thì
Okay.
mình thắc mắc là không biết là Wasana liệu rằng là sẽ muốn gặp đội tuyển nào tiếp theo ở trong cặp đấu. Bên cạnh mình thì Wasana bảo rằng là bạn ấy
Is she
muốn
like
thấy hai đội
Indonesian
tuyển
and
là
yet
PSG và
she is Thai,
Falcons đều rất là mạnh.
something
Tuy
like
nhiên
that?
thì theo dự đoán của Wasana, đội tuyển tiếp theo mà Buriram sẽ phải gặp đó chính là team Falcons. Đây chắc hẳn sẽ là một cái trận đấu rất là căng thẳng mà chúng ta sẽ phải xem ở cặp đấu tiếp theo. Nhưng mà bây giờ thì hãy cùng mình đón chờ nhé. Thank you so much for this interview, and again congratulations for this absolutely strong victory 3-0 between EVOS Esports. Keep fire.
So then let's
Thank you
look
so
at some
much.
Instagram
And
reels.
now let's head back to our caster and see the game stats.
Because the game has still not
Biggest
started, so
heartbreak in
let's
the
look
loss
at
of
some
EVOS is the fact that we don't get
reels
to see
till
Christian
then.
Caroline here.
The Rishi, he
Play
knows
with the
everything.
flag squad. But on
Mm.
the brighter side, we get to see the awesome Buriram in our grand finals. They're the first team to make it there. And what a way
Small
they
exam.
made it there, right? Not losing a single game. Even those rounds, they didn't really give
Oh,
away too many to the side. of
like Buriram
EVOS.
didn't lose
Clearly,
a
EVOS
single game.
tried
Like,
very
that's
hard.
crazy.
And they even try to swap out roles here with their active skills just to
Tiny
kind
kind
of
of boss, right?
mess around with Buriram a little bit. But
Okay,
nothing
like
worked
what
for
is
the
my
Tigers.
Yeah,
Does
it
that
doesn't
mean-
work that much? There are a few that work, but not so much because pretty much like it's
Okay,
the
I think it's
same
gonna start now. I
one-sided
think it's gonna start.
tactics. It's tough to beat overall, and this is what we've seen so far. It's a 3-0, and as we go down the line, it gets worser and worser in terms of points. But historical wise,
Like match summary. Oh, okay.
Next and Bermuda has been played between these two, and we know the
It's
score.
perfect score. Like look at that. 6-6-6 10.
Turning point for Evo Zivai.
Yeah, for sure. 6-4, 6-1, 6-2. The story did not get progressively better for the side of EVOS. It started off great,
Interesting.
and then it just got bad from there onwards. And Moshi kind of telling us well, guys, you do not need to dispute it anymore. Yes, the Wonder Kid is wonderful, but the best sniper out there is still me. Well, at least for now, before we see the matchup between Moshi and Limit
He's mostly the
potentially
best
getting
sniper
on,
though.
or maybe even Mr. X Boss. 7
I don't know
eliminations,
how you
7
calculate
knockouts,
like who is
rocking
the
the
best sniper. I think
257
there are a
round,
lot of freestyle players
3,300,
as well in
sorry,
Free Fire
3,534
who are
of
really good at sniping.
damage.
So
Obviously, lots of
it's
them were
interesting.
pulled in by this man. And the overall grand scheme of things, get high
Let's
with
adjust
11
my face cam
eliminations
a
is
little
just
bit.
another level altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I love the flick that Get High
Oh, I
is
think I'll
getting in
go a
terms
little bit
of that
under
590
so that you
rounds.
can guys can see the
From up
points.
close and personal, the moment he is healing
Yep.
and he hears or
So
probably took
yeah,
a peek of someone getting in, he's primed to go for the
it's
shot.
basically like Evo's Kosel
If
like
I'm not
zero
mistaken, he
kills,
got
and other than
the
that, I
down
think you
on
guys can
one
see
of the
everything.
final
Yep.
play in that Bermuda map. So
Sure.
it really deserves it. Get High was really hitting high numbers at this point, not only in the elimination but also in the assists. But speaking of
Also,
assists, 18 assists coming from
like Evo's
Moshi,
Kosel
and
like
that's
zero
from a
kills, and
distance.
other than that,
That
I
is
think you guys.
what he keeps doing, getting information and putting in a few HP.
Yeah, no doubt at all. But of course, look at this head to head between Wasana and Ray. 4 to 1 eliminations. Wasana wins that out. Damage on the side of Ray. Could not find the conversion for the
4-1.
eliminations, which is a
That's
little
crazy.
bit of
But
an
the
unfortunate
damage, yeah.
item.
Ray
KD
has just a bigger
average.
damage,
Wasana
so
getting the victory here. Ray really couldn't bring in the numbers to sustain those
just has the bigger
big
damage.
stats for his side, and the assist, of course, kind of shining on the side of Wasana. A one-sided battle between the
As
two
was
of them
Bomber.
head-to-head. Wasana takes the cake.
Is bombing a big
Yeah,
thing in Free Fire?
we'll
Like, I
see
don't think
another head-to-head. It
we
is
see
quite
a lot of like bombers in Free
balanced
Fire.
between these two teams, and it are two players rather. That's 7 elimination for both, but the damage is a big intake and home by Moshi because of how he really put in so much in the early parts of the game, pulling away from the rest of the teams. Even the KD is different, but AWM, and I guess at this point, Razia was not given that chance to use that AWM because they weren't able to stack up into the coins.
Yeah, unfortunate, right? Because obviously many of those rounds going to the side of Buriram, and barely anything that they did kind of worked out up against Buriram. And at this point of time, you got to think, what kind of monsters do we need to take on a team like Buriram United Esports? Yes, they're the two-time world champs, but they are hungrier than ever. They've been denied not once, not twice, but many a times thus far. Yes, they were the previous FFWS SEA fall champions, but they won that big trophy. They won that S-class trophy.
He's taking a long time. Let's watch some memes in the meantime. Mm. We are getting a lot of Nepali memes here, so like when is this gonna start, man? It's taking so long. Like, is there like a timetable here somewhere? Timetable? Because 6:30 p.m. in like what Indonesian time or which time? 6:30 p.m. I think Falcons WAG. I think Falcons are gonna win this one. Install Linux. Install Linux. I have Linux actually, but it's just in a virtual machine. So VM virtual box. Yep. I have the Kali Linux, the hacker version.
So, shall we have a small conversation before we witness the intense
Okay, so
battle
two
of
people are.
WAG and Team Falcons?
So I don't know. Oh,
Okay,
so
so
he's
for
from
our
Falcon and he's
conversation,
from
I would
WAG.
like to
Okay.
ask Limit. Hmm. Before preseason, the lineup of WAG is a completely different lineup. But now they have a new member. Her name is Wei. So,
You do know
how
that
would you rate the power
sound.
of WAG right
I
now?
was what? WAG. Okay. Sound ดังกว่าเสือ Sound आपको सही हो sound? Yeah, not a brother. मेरो सेकेन्ड मोनिटर टिभी हो क्या लिटरली सो मैले अलिकति म कसरी फसेँ यार त्यसमा लाइक मेरो सेकेन्ड मोनिटर टिभी सके सो मैले राम्रोसित हेर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ क्या लाइक लाइक बडी लाइफको नट सो त्यही भएर अलिकति टाढा छ क्या मेरो सो लाइक बडी लाइफको नट तिम्रो अरे ओ लाइभको आज छैन वाट I didn't even know that. Like, what the heck? Hey, okay. Let me fix this. Let's go here and fix some stuff. Let's click it here. Cái nào vậy nó? Like, why is the sound not coming? Just wait for 5 seconds. Just wait for 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
I asked him about the way already, so I'm gonna ask him about his
Display capture.
So, because Limit said that they are the same power as each other. How about you? How do you think about your team? And with this new member, with new lineup and everything, tactics, gameplay, are you feel confident
Let's go.
to win Team Falcons in this battle or not? Bởi vì mình cũng đã hỏi
Now, for some reason,
Tây Quý rồi thì mình cũng sẽ hỏi lại Alan một lần nữa về Tây Quý.
this is overriding my cam now. Okay, so we fix it like this. And one. Bada boom, bada boom. Let's go. Yep. We'll fix this. Let's see if the sound is fixed. Let's see if the sound is fixed. And one. Bada boom, bada yeah, sound is fixed. Sound is fixed now. Sound is fixed. Let's go. Sound is fixed. Sound is fixed.
Okay, so for
We'll fix
Alan
this.
said he feel pretty confident with
It's so low. Even hearing Ace wouldn't fix them.
highly rate that Dewey is a good member in his team, but also
Okay.
asked him if he feels
Let's see if the sound is fixed.
if he feel worried or something like that. He said there is a member in Team Falcons. He don't say the name.
I
after
guess
we feel very stressful
one thing
because
is
that
we can
member
just
is
increase the
too
sound
handsome. Very
because
cute
I do not know
handsome.
how to like
Well,
manually
I think
do
this is the end of our interview,
things
right? Cảm ơn mọi
to
người rất
increase
là
the.
nhiều vì đã
Oh,
theo dõi phần
actually, I
1
know how to
cùng
increase the
với
desktop audio.
Alan và Limit, và sẽ hẹn gặp lại các bạn sau ở trong
everyone's
trận đấu cặp đấu thứ
okay.
2 nhé.
Hearing
Và mọi
power is
người hãy
gonna
ủng hộ
be
thật nhiều
destroyed.
cho WAG
Actually, I
và
think
cũng
this
như là
will
Team
should be
Falcons nhé.
fine.
See you.
I guess one thing is we can just increase the sound. Don't have this issue on our. I do not know how to like manually do. No, I'm not installing Arsenal. Like, I don't even think you have Arsenal. Like, I think it's like the stupidest thing ever. Like, no. Who's gonna waste like 10 hours of their time installing Arsenal? Like, Arsenal is like the stupidest thing to ever exist. Like, literally. Don't have this issue. Now is this fixed? No. I don't know. Isn't about you after hearing your India news.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the Free Fire World Series Southeast Asia 2025 spring season, powered by Red Bull as well as Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. And if you did not know, the S25 Ultra comes with the next-gen Snapdragon 8 Elite Galaxy processor featuring an enhanced Vulkan engine and improved ray tracing technology, which delivers outstanding performance, lifelike graphics, as well as a smooth gaming experience. So if you're looking for a new device, look no further. My name's AJ. I'm the Mustachio down here with my brother, nephew, the Gentleman Garcia, your casters for the day. And what a phenomenal finisher to the first series, where Buridam just knocked EVOS out with a 3-0 punch. But of course, we come on to another semis here now. Falcons taking on WAG, nephew.
Destroying
Yeah,
our
definitely. I mean, Team Falcons
They're
has
amazing,
had the record already.
And,
They
I
have
think
champion from the
even in
preseason
BS4, like,
and
after you
now
install RTX,
WAG,
you
despite
put,
of
like, 5
losing a
buttons
lot
on
of
the
battle from
which
the
is
qualifiers
super
up until from the Swiss stage up until this time,
So you
they
probably
managed
have
to make a
lose
lot
more
of
games for
adjustment.
that
They
and maybe
managed to
another unknown
pull
thing.
themselves together and bring themselves back up. But
Yeah.
the question is, will they be able to make all those adjustments as quickly as that?
This
Because
is the
we were
crazy thing,
expecting
like,
that from
RTX.
Evo's Divine
But you
earlier,
can send
and what were they
the pictures
highlighted?
you want.
They are
I can
acting
review
like
your fake
Samsung Galaxy S25. They have ray tracing. They trace Ray and take them down.
Unfortunate for Ray, he was traced everywhere, but
RTX
you know,
sponsor this thing.
a simple
It's like
capability
that's crazy, like,
for
if that is
Buriram to go
true.
out there and just snuff out competition, right? They've done this time and time again, but not in
Like, I
Clash
swear
Squad. So it's
they were
very
talking about
impressive to see
radiation or
how
something.
far Buriram has come,
Load life.
just with pure determination.
They
have
You
ray
know,
tracing.
and
They
just sharpening
trace
the skills,
Ray
you know,
and
game
take
after
them down.
game, day after day. And clearly, players like
Now
Wasana,
they're
they
saying
didn't
that, huh?
start off this new patch with
Now you're saying that.
dominance, right? The M590 has been a
let me
huge
know
game
what it
changer
is.
in terms of pacing, because each and every single gun functions in a different way. The rate of fire is different. The lag between shots out of each and every single shotgun is a little bit different.
My
So it
voice
took
is
Wasana
low.
a little bit of
Is
time.
that low?
But the
No,
moment he
it
got
shouldn't
that,
be low,
man,
like,
you know, the team
you're
instantly
trolling,
started to
man.
click.
I know
Despite
you're
of this, they just had to depend on get high to get some of these M590
hello.
engagements and
Yeah,
to clear out
it's
the
fine.
opponents. But now Wasana's joined the fray and Buriram looks more dangerous than ever. But we have to shift our
When is this
sights
live?
over
When
to
start,
WAG
like,
as well.
it's Free Fire,
Will
man.
the underdogs
Free Fire.
fail again
shit,
at
man.
taking out some of our top flight teams? Falcons
Takes like
look like they are
50
one of
minutes to
those
start
dangerous
one
squads.
match.
Yeah, exactly. And well, we'll have to see though, because the way they turned it around against Virtus Pro for WAG, they won it in a 6-1 as well as 6-3 against this team of Virtus Pro, and Team Falcons managed to take them down as well. So in terms of scoreline, it looks like
Oh my
WAG
God.
is better if we
Mole
use
estoy,
Virtus
no,
Pro as a
happy,
reference,
yeah.
because
I do
even
all
against
those
Bigatron,
things.
that was a 6-0 game as well as 6-3,
I
and
know.
we've seen them make adjustment in their active skill that is crucial
Missing
to
content
them
development.
getting
It's
those
a
wins.
mess.
So
Yeah.
if they can pull that off, if they can do the same thing, I guess Team Falcons might be, I would say, a
For
challenge
her, I would
at
say
this
the
point
close.
By WAG,
It's a
because
non-relatable
it's how you
Spina era
make
sabi,
those
no?
adjustments. It's not just in Battle Royale
Why?
that it is applicable. Even in Clash Squad, you
When
need to
someone
make
jigs
those quick
it sucks.
decisions, make those evolution, as I
Yeah.
usually say, every
Villain
round
Saga
of
is
the
such
game.
a good anime.
Absolutely. I
The
mean, if
best
you're not
anime.
evolving,
Suunto is the
then
best anime.
you're probably not going to be able
Ever,
to survive in
Like,
this
that
ecosystem
and,
for much
Monster.
longer. And
Those two
Buriram's
are
the
like
kind
the
of
top
team that
two
has evolved a
greatest
lot.
anime of all time.
Rasya clearly is a kid that has evolved so much, and because of his age, he
Please
has got the
approve, surrender.
capacity to evolve even further. And I'm actually looking forward to that evolution out of Rasya. If he's this dangerous now, I wonder how lethal he's going to be in a couple of months or in a couple of years, right? I mean, season after season, I'm looking to watch this kid grow. But, you know, WAG
इम्प्रेस गर्न
has not been
आत्मविश्वासी
having a
सम्मानजनक
great
र रमाइलो व्यवहार
I'll
देखाउनुहोस्
go into exactly what's happening.
Okay, bro.
And of course, a majority of the time
Commented,
it
bro.
came down to the
Let's see the
rotations,
comments.
looking for those circles.
Holy
And, you
cow,
know,
Pavitra guy.
luck hasn't really been on their side. But when it comes to discipline that really knows how to play a good game
Being
of
a
Free
good player
Fire,
was a
and
crime.
Clash Squad is a huge blessing for WAG. It eliminates all of the external factors that has been
Nepali
keeping or holding
pura
them
धेरै
back
आउँछ
thus
कि
far in the competition, and it unleashes the pure potential of what they have
Bruh.
here with the mechanical capability. So I'm actually expecting a huge upset
Oh,
here.
पर तिमी लाइनमा
Falcons,
छौ
they
भन
better be ready for WAG.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at this point, Clash Squad,
Oh?
not so much of element of surprise, not so much of, well, no third party
के
will
भने
be
फेरि
happening. So it's just them focusing against their opponent, outsmarting them, outgunning them, outplanning them overall. And we
धेरै
see
ठुलो भयो
that WAG managed to do that. I'm still looking at score lines. It quite
Okay,
is
bro.
similar. Even when Team Falcons went against Bigatron Esports, like,
The guy was
WAG
saying like,
has a
I should
better
know my
scoreline between them.
live
So not
scoreline,
quite
like,
sure if this is something that Team Falcons intentionally did.
Was
That
my
they
live like so shit?
probably didn't
Something
work
like-
that much in some of the
The volley
matches
was so shit, like, I didn't know
or the
that.
pistol games
Yeah.
or the pistol rounds, probably. But if WAG can pull a 6-0, and none of that
Okay,
has been done
let's
by
fix it a
Team
little bit.
Falcons, even against the team that they went against, the same team that they went against. Then there's a huge chance WAG might be able to get a win in this fight.
I totally agree with you, man. I mean, Falcons drew a very
No,
clear line
I ran
between
out of
themselves
the
and
bar-
Bigatron,
I ran
not
out of
allowing
barrels.
Bigatron
Oh,
to take
okay.
away more than 2 rounds in a certain
Mine
game.
is the excuse fire
And
as well.
then you got WAG. WAG did manage to allow Bigatron
So,
to
if
take
the
away
sound-
3 rounds,
if
but
my
there
sound
was
is
that
fixed,
6
let's say
and
my
0 between
sound
WAG
is
and
fixed.
Bigatron that just blew our minds, right? So if WAG could dismantle Bigatron in that way,
to get a win.
I think they do have a good chance here up against Falcons, but of course they were also defeated, and I didn't really expect that out of WAG. Workers Pro
Mine
did
is
manage to
fixed.
pull away
Sound,
against
ठीक तो था वो
WAG.
sound is
So
fine,
if
no
you're
sound.
prepared to
So,
have take away
sound-
3 rounds,
if
but
my
there
sound
was
is
that
fixed,
6
let's say
and
my
0 between
sound is
WAG and
fixed.
Bigatron that just blew
Oh,
our minds, right? So if
I think
WAG
I
could
found the
dismantle
issue.
Bigatron in that way,
So
I
the
think they
Dexter
do
audio
have a
should
good
be
chance here
minimized
up
even
against
more.
Falcons, but of course they were also defeated,
I
and
suppose
I didn't really expect that
the
out
mic
of
audio should be
WAG.
increased, but I don't know how I can increase my mic's audio. Sound, ठीक तो था वो sound. Sound is fine, no sound. If my sound is fixed, let's say but I think I decreased it a little bit. I think I found the issue. So better I did it. Okay. Why are Bangladeshi people here? Like, there's no Bangladesh team playing. Oh, how long are they gonna take? They have given the schedule, but oh GMT, okay, 4 p.m. GM. But this is the start time. Like, this is the start time now. I used to feel after picking up a random stick. Banka is old memories. ये तो बहुत साल नाम दिया इसका. Spirally. Life when the whole friend group was in the same class. What a great time to be a One Piece fan. What? Is this real? Like, is this real? Like the collab with the One Piece collab with which anime? No, I think this is a fanmade. No, I think this is fanmade. I don't think this is real. You run the One Piece, Luffy's anime. You got Luffy. Yeah, this is definitely like fanmade. But that was sick, no? Like, if this thing actually existed, like after One Piece gets over, then we see like the Luffy basketball. Luffy basketball arc. Oh. The character that makes you hate and love him at the same time. Like, he was such a great character. Like, if I had joined management or arts into science. As a management student, I don't agree. Ninja was made in Nepal. Please no cuss words. Please no cuss words.
Ninja Hattori. Ayo Ninja Hattori.
Oh,
Hattori ko take
let's go.
gaza ko.
Playing games because we ain't handsome enough for this generation. Can't relate. I can't relate, guys. Sorry, guys. I can't relate. Sorry, guys. I can't relate. That's why I don't play a lot of games. Sorry, guys. I can't relate. Oh, this speech, man. I've heard of it. This speech is so crazy. Like, and this speech was done by a Nepali person. Like, that's crazy. Just listen to it.
To give us this nation, we cannot sell it.
Very Hitler. The H guy. Very the H guy kind of speech
Lose it.
from Germany.
Now we must decide.
Like,
Will
you
we
guys-
drown in the darkness of despair or rise at the sun of hope? Will we change the fate of this nation or will
That's
we let
crazy.
it remain in shackles? King Birendra once said, even if I die, shall my country live on? All the youths carry these words.
That's crazy. Like, looks like I'm fighting for Nepal now. EDF German password. Sora is so high. The room got darker. The intermediary volume. That's crazy, bro.
your heart and engrave a monument of change.
पढेर के काम पढेर कामै छैन अब पढेर के गर्ने अब 4-5 दिनपछि पृथ्वी पल्टिहाल्छ अब रिजल्ट त त्यही देख्नै पाउँदैन अब त्यो रिजल्ट भन्ने हुन्छ नि तिमीहरुको त्यो नै
Like Coco अहिले 19 मा पढ्दा छ नि यो सुन है यो सुन
हुँदैन त्यसलाई अब
पढेर काम छैन लेट्स गो Yeah, I really think this is big. More big are coming, okay. I think One Piece manga like 30. I think just I'm about to catch up to One Piece manga, so that's gonna be crazy. After I catch up to One Piece manga, then
Keko Valentine for science student, no Valentine, only Einstein. बुझेको हो नि
not science student, can't relate.
ओए यसरी किन घुरिराहौ यार
I don't like all of nonsense thing. करियर बनाउने हैन त
ओ हेलो एक मिनेट यार तिमीहरुले जो सोचिरहेका हौ नि त्यस्तो केही पनि हैन वी आर जस्ट फ्रेन्ड यार
के हो बे यो नेपाली कुरीहरु के एउटा चेन्ज आउनु पर्छ यार नेपालीमा के एउटा चेन्ज आउनु पर्छ यार नेपाल साच्चै भने के एउटा चेन्ज त आउनै पर्छ यार
honey.
One of my favorite animes.
इन्स्टाग्राम पे आके करेंगे बहुत बात एउटा यात्रा हो सिकिन्छ धेरै
सरले एकदम राम्रो कुरा भन्नुभयो तर केही पनि बुझिन सर केही पनि
फेक होइन यार यो म त्यहाँ थिएँ यार मैले I was there. I was there in his concert, man. This is weird. One Piece hits are just so crazy. Okay, I think the game is going to start now. I like that one thing and I'm getting this. It's again. Let's get out of this song. But we would read a manga about a guy climbing mountains. It's so weird. Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? Some kind of infamous joke? Because I don't understand it. Like, what? It's about a guy climbing mountains. It's so weird. Oh, is this like a BL joke? Oh no.
Hate your taste in music.
Don't care.
Let's go.
I'm sipping on romance.
Karma's you know. Something भेट्नु सीतामा गयो isn't
Before find a new guy, you come to me, then go.
That's crazy. I don't know. There's something about Chinese songs that is just interesting. Like, it feels a little bit weird. I'm sure they're like just great songs, but it just feels a bit. I don't want to be racist here. After realizing everyone is using bikes and buses instead of him.
फेरि सोचे जसले सम्बन्धको महत्त्व त बुझेन उसले शब्दको भाव के बुझ्थ्यो र
Not even that good, bro.
मैं क्वेश्चंस के अलावा भी क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट करके आई हूँ आप गलत बंदी से पूछ रहे हो
केही भएन स्टिल टप आन्सरमा 4GB दाइमा 4GB हो के टपर एसी को बोर्ड टपर म यहाँ कस्टम
Myself up before work to survive another day of doing 10 jobs on paycheck. It's so good. You guys need to make a short animation. And this became anime. Let's see. Why is this a little bit relatable, man? What's your age? 19.
I got like Dotson on them motherfucker.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I know the Instagram comments are gonna be wild. They're gonna be wild. Oh no. Expire. I do not support these things, but it's just funny. It's just funny. Expire. The Instagram comments have decreased in quality, like literally. They have decreased in quality. They were going. They used to be so savage. What is this? What is this? Like,
सन्तोष भन्ने मान्छे यी पाल्पातिरको मान्छेहरु
wrong. This is wrong, man. Just downvote Google. This is the reality. Thapali people made iPhones. Let's go. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna start now.
A good one for Falcons to disable that A124. So a potential rush lineup here for the side of Team Falcons.
Let's go.
WAG, on the other hand,
So
taking their time with the ban.
there are two rusher, one support, and one sniper.
Now
They're
that
playing.
A124,
W3 is playing this, and
perhaps
Falcons are playing
cannot
rifler, rusher,
stop the
sniper,
rush
and
from the
support.
side of Falcons. But the
Very
question
variety
is,
kind of setup.
what can they remove from the equation here to slow the pace of Falcons down? And that's going to be to take that Steppy out of the equation. So
But
WAG
one
potentially
question, like,
might be going in for
what's the
the
difference between
investment
rusher and
onto
rifler?
those
Like,
frag grenades. And
a
look
rifler
at
is just a
Steppy.
person who uses a rifle, I guess. But
Let's
what's the
see,
use of using that
Rain,
person who can
Steffi
only
has
use a
been
rifle
taking
and you
out
can
frag grenades
have
and
two
be
rushers? Like,
used that
this
much.
just doesn't make any
And we know
sense.
how it is on the second round towards the end. That is very crucial. A potential to take down
Okay, so the
multiple
rifle guy
opponents in one time. But as we
is
can
using
see, we have
Zane
Team
character.
Falcons pulling in that Zane, a little bit of a buff in terms of rushing in. Now let's see
Actually,
what
I know
would be
this
the
guy,
counter, though,
Hiroro.
because extreme encounter, we've seen
I've
this
seen this guy
so many
somewhere.
times being used by Barum United earlier, and
I don't know any
would
of
say
them.
that is a great advantage for the team.
Same
Yeah,
with
man. And
here.
of course,
I
this
just know
is
Kiriro.
a little bit of a interesting lineup here for the active skills. WAG with the Koda Cassie. So potential. This one could go either way, right? It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be rushing into the fight.
Let's look at some
Give them
memes in the meantime. म आएर खुवाइदिनु केही राम्रो छ यो क्वालिटी कसैले तिमीहरू पठाऊ यो क्वालिटीको मेसेज कसैले पठाऊ होइन झापड खान्छ हो तिमीहरू लाइक नो प्लिज नो रिसिभिङ कल्स फ्रम कन्सल्टेन्सी
हामीले नयाँ नेपाल अस्ट्रेलियामा बनाउँछौँ है अस्ट्रेलियामा
like when my 12th was over, like I was getting so many calls from this random consultancy. Let's go to America, let's go to Australia, or like come to our BCA course somewhere.
दिदी पनि बोलाएर भाग के भा हो ओइ भाइ के भनेको मेरो भाइलाई
What is this? Just go to भाइ दिदी पनि बोलाइरहेछ 10-year-old me imagining how Voice Party looks like. You think how Sudhir costume looks like. Okay, so now it's gonna start, I think. Now it's gonna start. Let's go.
Obviously, so much of discussions on and about here.
Yeah,
on
like,
the side of
why are they
Falcons
discussing so
before
much?
they
Like,
hop on in.
just
And
play
it's gonna be
whatever
the
you
clue
want.
dragged in by Kororo to give them that extra layer of information.
I think
it's gonna be
WHA
safe
has
plays
won
on
like
both
one
sides. So this
championship,
might
I
just be
think,
the
total.
dragged out matchup for us.
One Asian championships or something.
Yeah, I mean, it is a dragged out match, and it's like
So it's like,
Toronto
I think
pulling
Team
out the
Falcons
good
has won
counter
world
against
one
Coda, but it's
has
more
won
of the time.
one world
So
championship.
most of the time, some of the players, especially in Clash Squad mode, they pull it off a little bit too early. But at some point, like after expires, it like they are lost.
Yeah, I think they have won one championship.
So hopefully they get the timing right in getting those information as well as the execution.
Yeah,
by
FIFA
the
was. Yeah, they have
rushers
won
as well
one
as their snipers. So we
championship.
have our active skills
Then they
all
have
set up.
7
We have the teams
players.
all prepped and primed.
Pretty good. Oh, they have
Question is,
won actually
how are they
2
going to
championships.
go in for the battle? Will it be
That's
aggressive?
interesting.
Will it be slow? Similarly,
Southeast
would
Asia
it
one
be a
and
counter
interesting.
of both from
Esports
both
World Cup
sides?
as well.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm hoping
Like
for a little
Esports
bit
World
of
Cup
a
happened.
slower gameplay here. Full on
Esports World Cup
tactics.
is not like
That's
a
how
very
I
big
rank, man.
achievement
You know,
because
this
it
is all
happens in
stuff.
Saudi Arabia. And it's like
The moment I
not a
rank, I
lot of
always get
people
shot
want to
down.
go there. So.
And that's pretty much the lesson that I think both WAG and Falcons need to acknowledge here as
Well,
well.
let's look
right?
at
Because,
WAG.
you know, both of these guys are very, very good in terms of how they play Clash Squad out there. So I think we're going to see a lot of respect from both Falcons and WAG for each other. But at the end of the day,
Yeah,
only
like
one
they
gets
have
that.
won.
How many matches, how many games
They were 4th
do
in
we
FIFA
take
World Cup
to
and then
call the
first
victory
in
you know, for one of these two? Is it going to be a flat out 3-0 once
Okay, they
again?
have played a lot of championships, but they have not won any one.
It's so difficult to say. I don't even think I
Again,
can call
like
it out.
even if you're
with
5th,
the
you get a
active skills that have been picked in here
$55,000.
so
So
far.
it doesn't
We
even
have to
matter.
see the approach on this game number 1. And
Oh, did I just? The stupid.
AG has what it takes to really go against Team Falcons for game number 1. Just for game number 1. Because they have information, they have a little bit of that Cassie movement, and then plus the homers. So
Okay, the game is started.
they have more advantage.
My prediction:
Depending on how
Falcons
it
are
is,
gonna win,
treated by Team Falcons right now as battle begins.
but it's gonna be very close,
And
like
we started off
2
with a
rounds
split
difference.
coming from WAG, full on squad, or a 3-1 split coming from Team Falcons.
Kororo up top. Question is, what gun does the man have in his pocket? With the grenade, spots out, extra information in hand, and the Alvaro does not get him the accurate split blitz. Potato has got the
Let me fix my cam a little bit.
and Tikui just unable to get
Fix
the
my
done here with
cam.
the initial bit of engagement. The electrotherapy connected already, and he needs to remind himself that he's the guy running the Cassie, so he can't go down
Yeah, let's
first.
do this.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to be up in
Put me
there.
right
For the
here.
support, but Keroro got nade straight to the face. And Alan
Yep, let's
goes
go.
down. No pick up, but the recovery right there will be done to go in against Keroro.
Ooh.
Great play so far, and just like that, he goes in.
As a FFO, do you play FF? I do not play FF. I actually watch a lot of FF. I play a little bit of FF.
The knockout to yet another player. Kororo's really low. Tikui makes one mistake, and Kororo takes advantage of
Hey, when
it.
I'm bored.
Barely had any help
But
on
yeah.
him. And that should
This
be
the
the end.
this like
Ball, the sniper of the squad, M500 in hand.
grand final of Class Squad game, grand final of Free Fire World Series. So this is a big event.
For the slice, and this time round, it is an
Ooh.
absolute blitz.
And this is a semi-final match: Falcon versus WAG. The winner is gonna play against Buriram,
Yeah, I mean, it's
the world
tough, though.
champions.
And it started off with that god
Ooh.
name
Ooh.
bring Allen down. But I guess with Pareto, that is a good
ITM are just so good. Can you provide me your UID?
weapon to use it.
Maybe later.
The final
Maybe
play,
later,
not
because
even
I'm
risk
watching this now.
clutch moment right there. So let's see, one point for Team Falcons already, and WAG. Let's see.
I play it in my phone, so
Why shoot when you can humiliate with the melee, right? That's
Hmm.
simple strategy by Mr. Potato. And the question is, does the initial first few tags onto Tikui and X4 make a very
So
big
WAG
difference here?
is going.
He can play the recovery, and Potato with the
Ooh.
mini Uzi
Position wise,
circling around.
Falcons are in a very bad position.
Risky on the play. But X4
I mean,
back
WAG
away.
are
So
in a
it
very
looks like
bad
a
position.
full-on
Falcons are
equal
just
round here
held.
for the side of
They have just surrounded them. Like yeah, WAG one down.
Round, but X4 surprised by Limit X7, who has been waiting in there for the past
You know what's
10
interesting?
seconds. Full rotation has been done.
WG is using good run strategy.
Let's see if they can take one
Indeed,
down.
boarding there.
Probably,
No, this is like top teams fighting. So how is that boarding, man?
back and forth, meaning Uzi in the hands of
Like the winner of this has the bragging right of saying that they are the best team, best class squad team in the world. Just imagine how powerful that is. Like best class squad team in the entire world. Isn't that crazy? Nepal man चाहेको यस्तो बुझ्यो नि
And obviously the game
तिमीहरू पनि त्यही भएर अलिक खेल्नु पर्यो क्या अलि धेरै
because Falcons
अनि नेपाल रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्नु पर्यो जस्ट लुक एट दैट
Falcons didn't really go all out
स्ट्र्याटेजीहरू एकदम पावरफुल स्ट्र्याटेजीहरू लाइक तिनीहरूले इफ हेऱ्यो भने डब्लुएजीहरूले सेकेन्ड राउन्डमा पनि पिस्तल युज गरेको थियो त्यो स्ट्र्याटेजी किन थर्ड राउन्डमा धेरै उनीहरूले पैसा पाउँछ भनेर So एकदम धेरै स्ट्र्याटेजी a lot of strategy involved
and therefore they get to definitely bring in the big guns
like Falconsहरूले अहिले so WG won now they can buy a lot of extra things like VSS
Falcons bringing in the Deagle on the side of Kororo. Once again, they don't go all out on this round.
Yeah, I mean, potential of losing out one round, especially if Team WAG already have invested so much because of the eco that they made, despite of the loss. They are just being prepared, but On Fire was not prepared in the push.
It looks like WAG are gonna win. I thought Falcons are gonna win, but this round WAG might win.
And it is now a 2v3 favoring WAG.
This is an opportunity, and Potato.
Ooh, 1v2 is gonna be hard now.
Limit is gonna make sure
Yeah, 3-1. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
The sniper on the side of WAG.
It's over for the WAG.
Up against three players.
Is it going to be 3-0?
Moment here for Xbor as well, potentially Nep.
Let's see though. The flank is good. The next 7 already has spot him, but a close.
Thai teams are doing really good.
Well, it does look like a Russian moment, but it's not Export. It was Limit X7 who pulled it off.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And now 3 rounds in a row for the side of Falcons, making this one look like it's way too easy for them. You gotta love the economy play here from the side of Falcons. Managing their resources, managing their money very, very well. And round after round, they get more lethal. They even
I think the best strategy here is one person or 2 person go here, others hold this area.
Man is just gonna be absolutely devastating with his shots.
Yeah, that's one thing though. I mean, they know
It's 3-1 split. I think the advantage. I think Falcons are in the advantage, guys. This person is so far away, and his cover is not going to matter a lot.
No secondary, and they're aiming for one takedown, but he's still aggressive up close and personal against Well, saves him, but
it's 1-on-1.
From that grenade, and Decoy will be taken down.
Oh, beautifully done. A trade for trade here, but Potato is not down and out just yet. The pickup.
Yo, he's revived now. So 4v3. So 3v3 again.
And look at this Nep.
Yeah, this over. No, WAG might win this one actually.
And I think that's putting WAG on the back foot.
I mean, Tikoi is expected to be performing, and if it's not, I guess that is why they're losing. Cyrus right now.
Oh, that's fake.
Santino to save Limit X7 at this point, and Cyrus and Allen needs to go for the full rotate because the Blues will be closing in, and they will be left with.
I think if we are talking about the zone advantage, then I think WG just wins, by automatic. Because I think zone will be somewhere around here. I don't think it's gonna be here somewhere. Or actually, it might be somewhere here. Zone. That is gonna be interesting.
Xbor with the CQC with a long range gun might not be the best option here, but thankfully
Oh no.
has got the same problem, Allen. Losing his glue wall. The phenomenal play out of Limit. The 180 onto him. Cyrus down to the ground.
1v1. It's 1v1.
For a 2-for-2 on fire. A sliver of health.
WG versus Falcons 1v1. What?
Up a little bit closer. But on fire with a sliver of
4-0. It was so close. How did Falcons win?
The timing was just on Team Falcons.
That was crazy.
Final moment, and I thought the WAG would be able to pull it off. I mean, Allen did manage to knock down 2, and it's just so crucial that Xbor makes that headshot. But On Fire just kept his head low, wait for the perfect timing. The blue closing in, and he jumps out, and there goes
this.
the birdie.
I've seen people go here, but I think rushing is the best strategy here. Because yeah, 3. Oh, actually, they are not gonna rush. Oh, he's gonna rush.
And that might just demotivate.
Falcons are in the advantage here as well.
We gotta remember, home ground advantage could also
easy.
very quickly turn into a home ground disadvantage.
But WAG is here. One player is here. If he knocks Keroro, then
That's not the case later on. Allen a little bit too close on being taken down. Potato from afar will be
one. Oh, WG is winning. 4v2. If they lose, even after this, then that will be crazy. Okay, so it's 1v3. Can Limit do 1v3? Can Limit do 1v3? We'll have to see. 4-1. Actually, now WG has a chance to come back.
A little bit of that home ground advantage. They make sure they make their fans smile a little bit wider, pulling one round back for themselves. And they've got the money to do that all over again.
I want WG to win actually, because I two Thailand team in the final. It's not gonna be fun. You know, there should be like two teams from different countries, and it's gonna be so fun. But from the same country, it's gonna be a little more.
Santa Catarina.
WAG from Vietnam.
On what a route you're going to take. Are you going to go in straight or flank left or right?
It's gonna
And
be.
the opening would be
It's over, man.
crucial because there is a
Already one down.
between the ship that will be open for the snipers.
Yeah, I'm always looking for that gap, and I'm always taking shots to the gap. Never have I got
WAG's whole plan is now crumbled. Like.
But of course, because the teams were a little bit too far away from each other,
They're down on glue wall.
recovery here made by Team WAG. X-Bor back up on his feet. And that would have been the best player to remove from the equation because X-Bor has been pretty deadly on the side of WAG. And that instantly takes away the long-range capability of WAG, right? But the danger has been averted here very quickly by the Vietnamese squad on their pickup, all thanks to the smokes laid out. But now high ground advantage for the team of Falcons.
There's a good chance Potato might be able to peek or probably jump in and make those shots and make sure that it really lands. But good position as well from Kiroro because
Yeah, Falcons are in the better position just because the resources has been minimized because of the knock.
Jump out. But
like they probably have less Magic Kit and less slew also. The best thing for WAG will be like all out war. In that you will not need a lot of resources and the things will end. But if all out war does not happen, then Falcons easy win.
Spells chaos in Clash Squad, and if you're not geared for some CQCs, you are going to be on the losing end. And I think
so where is going to be the zone? Here, so here. WAG is an advantage.
And the M590s can very quickly dismantle Potato. And this is the big advantage that WAG needs to play for themselves here.
That one.
Limited 7 using that Santino probably for a quick recovery to group with the rest of the team. X-Bor into the water, but not out just yet. Allen goes
1-on-1, 2-on-1, okay. Now this looks very hard. Yeah. WAG wins.
I think this is what I wanted to see out of EVOS. Slow the pace down, wait for your opponents to come looking for you, and then take advantage because you do have the advantage when you're hiding behind your defenses and you know which angles to, put your free aim on, right? So WAG is playing it so
But
well.
please do tell me how is my new face cam looking. Yeah, it can definitely be better, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
A headshot against 3 of the players, but I guess with that slope. It's more of
Falcons are going.
anticipating or calculated that already, but even one is above, you will not be targeted. But up close and personal, 2v2 in the middle, going in for the airdrop.
Comeback gameplay here for WAG. Oh, the split blitz going wide. Karoro not finding Tikui with that, but Tikui, can he fish out a Potato? His split blitz goes wide as well. Allen, connection. Double connection, ice grenade, finding the spot as well. Potato will be able to back away instantly, but Cyrus finds the tag with the MP5. 2 players now, beaten out on the ground. On fire, extinguished instantaneously. Karoro desperately trying to hang
WAG is winning again. Damn.
And WAG backing away to
Will WAG win? No.
from Cyrus yet again as he knocks out Limit X7. Cyrus
It looks like CB1. Let's see if he can do 3-1. Okay, no. Ooh, that's so close. Like, no, like, I thought it's just no competition between Thailand and Thailand teams, but the Vietnam is striking back. That's crazy. Vietnam is striking back.
They go in for a pinch
Ooh.
play and alternately
It's again like
use
3-4
that
again. Like
M590 not only to
there
put
is a big
pressure,
chance that
damage,
WSG
but
wins.
also confusion against the opponent. Thus, they managed to take down 2 of the Team Falcons before that rush.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is one of the
I think the
best
best
comebacks we have
strategy
seen
here
yet thus far.
is 1-2 split. They're gonna go with 3-1. Yep, 1 and 3. Yep, the same thing that I was saying.
WAG for a phenomenal comeback. 3 rounds in a row now. They have stopped. They have put a pause.
Yeah, I think this is the best strategy here. From Falcons, like where is the fourth player? I want to see the fourth player. He's in this house. So Falcons are planning to play it very slow.
Beside the airdrop, and that is
Now, if WSG rushes, then WSG wins. Because it's just 2v3 here.
And his firewall tagging up on fire. Just a
The WSG is doing the same thing because they know that they have the player advantage in the rush.
Let's see though. And good nade right there. Splits a little bit too much
Ooh.
though. But Liminic 7 being weighted by Allen with a VSK timing nade sustain. Otherwise, he
Okay, like the cover is good. The cover is good.
but good
Allen's
timing
cover is very good.
away. But X4 might be in
Kiroro?
open later on once the blue closes in. And that
I don't know
is
why
another
Kiroro is here. Like I don't know how he can help them.
Tikui and Allen quite split far apart, and I don't think
Oh no,
that
WSG made a mistake. WSG made a mistake. One player is here, so. Oh, but Falcons, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down.
Courtesy of WAG
Damn.
to equalize 4-4 now.
Vietnam is good. Vietnam is good.
4 rounds to go to secure the game. WAG
I don't know how they are gonna do against Buriram, but against Falcons they are doing really good. Falcon is the second best Thailand team, no?
Definitely, I mean, the adjustment that they've done, and this is why I love WAG. They were in a lose streak already, but how they came back up, it's just phenomenal. They don't want to be lost in a lower part, and they have broken the
This is a
record
very
that
hard
the
map.
Team Falcons
I don't
have
know
brought
what I
in
will do here.
against their opponent. So let's see if they can
Let's see
take
how the
back on
esports, the
get
pro
match
players do
point,
here.
because I think with position-wise, WAG
One
has
here. Oh, interesting position.
Absolutely, man. I mean,
All 4
they
here.
were
Like
down,
why?
but never out.
It's very risky, no?
Resurrected for sure.
All WSG in the upper
showing us
corner.
they've got some
This
life
looks very
in
scary.
AWMY in the hands of X-Ball. Limit cannot match up with the power of
Oh, but
shots from
150.
afar. And X-Ball knows exactly what he's looking for. Karoro with the AWM as well.
Mhm.
On fire with the AWM as well.
Oh,
Everybody from
if
the side of
Limit
Falcons
goes down here
long
and
range
knocks one
hits
player, then
like
it's over for
WAG.
WAG. Like I think WAG is in a bad position here. They can lose here.
I think X4 has lost sights of him because of
Yeah,
focus
they
is
can
now
lose here
on Kiroro.
like, easily.
Now Kiroro is trying to heal up. The rest of the teams will try to go in for the push,
Okay.
but not so much of movement. Name thrown onto X4, but it doesn't
Ooh,
reach.
yeah,
But
that might be over.
Liminic
That might be
7,
over.
the
Oh,
deadly sniper
but
from their
Falcons.
side.
Yeah, Allen
What?
shutting down Potato, the VSK 94. No
It's
hit
50-50
MPS,
again.
No problem. The VSK gets the job done as well.
WAG
but
X
only a
board is
knock
now
though. No
revived.
secure coming on through. Potato, circles approaching. And this just means danger zone.
Nice.
As nobody is on the site yet to pick him up. Potato gets taken out of the equation. Limit with a quick reposition. All thanks to Santino. On fire. Good grenade.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Falcons, it's over. 2v4. If Falcons win from this season, then it's a miracle. Yeah, 3v1. Yeah, it's over. GG.
And now 5 rounds in a row. WAG looking for the greatest reverse sweep here in Clash Squad.
Rags to riches story in terms of points coming from WAG.
And GG. GG. Claps. GG.
On to a match.
It's 4-4. I think now WG takes it. I think WG takes it. They are in a better position because they will have more money than Falcons.
From the player cam that they need to recover that quick. But how
So WG might win this actually.
done so much in terms of position.
Cyrus.
And now there's
Cyrus has
splitting
a
out.
very important position here.
Has that covered.
Cyrus cannot miss.
What a game.
He has to knock this person. Yeah, he has to.
It's Cyrus. It's a fair fight with the M590 X-Ball.
Yeah.
He's got the AWM, but makes one
They fucked up.
mistake
Yeah.
and gets capped by Potato.
Now I don't know.
Got
I
the
don't know.
M590 straight to his chest. In fact, he found his head.
Can they win 2v4?
Shot to the chest.
140 nice. I don't think they can win now. 2v4 against Falcons, like, if they win it, like, they are legends.
Would be deadly right now, but Tikui, well, doesn't have that much angle, but a good view against the three players on the
And
left.
then
So I guess what
TQ.
they need to do right now is take out Limit, because this is the opening that they can
Oh!
take, and as well as Potato. And
Now it's
Alan
3v2.
does that, follow through, and probably
It doesn't matter.
but no, it misses, and a pick
Knocks on fire. Knock on fire. Oh no, 1v4. No chance. No chance. 1v4 against Crazy Esports team. Like Falcons, right? No.
And it puts us on equal footing, 5-5 for the first time today.
Yeah, like Expert did a small mistake here. Expert should have not been knocked. That was a game changer.
This, but we're only talking about one
Last round, both are gonna get a lot of resources. So.
right now, it is just quite even between the two teams. We still don't know who's going
Let's
to
say
win,
from two best
in terms of weaponry, I know the team Falcons is
team
going to
fights
bring this
in
from
like
a
full
long range,
resources. Who wins?
The AWM on their side.
Yeah, man. Triple AWM, VSK on toe.
Interesting strategy actually. Like one person is here, three here.
The opposite side.
This person is the main, the most important person is here, but he's a sniper. Like, huh? Everyone is using snipers.
Range engagement. Question is, how many?
What is this strategy?
Do you have when that circle starts to close in? 4 AWM wise.
We might be able to use this in our own game. Like, this looks like a crazy strategy. Everyone. Snipers, everyone using snipers.
Do the slow gameplay, but with on fire, very close, already almost behind enemy lines. They are about to use that M590 throw after throw, and
yeah, Falcons win this 3v4.
And that Flam Mirage being lit up.
2v4.
There goes Limit taking out Tikui.
Yeah, Potato pulled that distraction onto Tikui, and the moment he stood up to look at Potato, Limit sniped him from afar. That's one of the best teamwork we have seen thus far. But now in a 2v2, X-Boy and Cyrus can get the job done here.
It might be over. It might be over. Like 1v2. 1v2 though. Oh no. Everyone had snipers. Like Falcons are winning 6-5. But I think WJ has a chance. At the starting, I thought that Thailand teams are like the superior. The others have no chance. But WJ proved me wrong. Vietnam has a chance.
With the number of games, number of rounds won by WAG, but
Let's look at some memes.
Team Falcon says hell to the N to the O, and that is when they get that win. But it's just one game. But how close it was, the adjustment, the movement that has been done by both teams, that was just pristine. And this is what we love. They're treating it as if this is
they're treating it as if this is the final game. You lose, you're out, right? And you gotta love the hustle from both sides. I mean, Falcons with the crazy good start.
Sudan at 30% to be considered pass.
Outplaying them, taking 5 rounds in a row, and Falcons say, hell no. All right,
let's look at the stats now.
We set this up, we're gonna finish it. But at the end of the day, I think we need a little bit more ramping up on the side of Tikui. He's not participating in his usual style of gameplay, which is very, very aggressive, up close and personal with the opponents to take those numbers for the side of WAG. If Tikui finds that activation in this game number 2, there's a possibility we might just see a game 5 by the end of this.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. And even without Tikui being activated, they managed to get consecutive.
Yeah, like Tikui was not playing so well, actually.
For like a mistake in
from
position,
WAG.
I would say for that final round, WAG could have brought home that 1 point. But well, it's early to tell. We're talking about best of 5 at this point, and I don't
Best of
think
5,
the
right?
Falcons,
Yeah, so they have chance.
WAG rather will be giving up that easily, especially on how well they did.
Let's just do this for some time.
Absolutely, man. Falcons basically just saying, Beta,
I'll come back. Just do this. Now hope I go. Okay. Let's do this for some.
It's a little bit more fatal than just them winning it out straight, right? Because they brought you could take WAG from where they were and you can push them down in terms of confidence. But they didn't do that. They lifted them up. They made WAG think for a moment there that they were going to win that first game, and then they finished them off. They came crashing down. I don't know if this is just pure mind games from the side of Falcons. If it was pure genius.
Oh, definitely. I mean that at some point, if some teams get consecutive wins, it brings you a different level. It gives you like more motivation, and well, you don't think that clearly because you are on a momentum. So if that is the case for WAG, especially in the final moment, that is a good and, as you said, genius move coming from Team Falcons. Looking at a match summary right now, 6-5, very close, a record-breaking match against Team Falcons by WAG though.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is one of the best games of the day. And it's equal just like how we wanted to be. Karoro walking in here. And we thought he had no clue, but he has a clue as to how to get it done. 11 illims, 11 knockdowns, 4,903 on the damage. Rocking the M590. And the beautiful thing about this gun in his hand is the fact that that shotgun tells a horror story. One click, shattered dreams. And that's exactly what we might just be able to see on the side of WAG by the end of this if he keeps this up.
Yeah, definitely. M590 story doesn't even build up to a book. It's just a pamphlet. Because the moment you hit those pages, you're already down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's what we've seen all throughout in the deadly hands from the shotgun users all throughout. And I would say pretty much everyone in the Free Fire. But scoreline overall, in terms of numbers, Team Falcons Limit X7 has brought it in assist department as well as the damage, but it was Keroro with that 9 elimination, 9 assists, and 4,900 on the damage. But the rest of the teams did a decent amount of work as well, quite balanced with a 5 elimination from Limit and On Fire as well as Potato. Comparing that to the elimination of WAG, though, it seems like, it looks like they were heading like at a lead at this point.
Look at this, man. Karoro really capping Tikui in this first game. And granted, we did talk about how Tikui was not his usual self. He was not out there slaying as the wonder kid from Vietnam. He did manage to get the assist, though, because many of the shots were finding the connections, but they were just not being seen through. And Karoro, of course, getting that victory over him. But on the battle of the snipers, though, 7 eliminations versus 5, X-Ball get the edge over Limit. And obviously on the KD, he's going to be a little bit better as well. Damage-wise, Limit obviously was, sending quite a bit of bullets through the way of WAG. But if X-Ball can keep this up, I think Vietnam can smile by the end of the series.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen how crucial a good sniper is in a battlefield.
Chat, I'm back. I'm back with my hot chocolate.
We also saw that, and we also saw that fail. So
chat, hello. I'm back with my hot chocolate.
But the dependency on them is not just.
I just left because I needed my hot chocolate to function. So
players of the team, a lot of work, especially for I would say the combination of Alan and Tikui on that M590. That is something that would put Team Falcons to their toes. So let's see if they will keep their morale up.
Actually, I forgot my glasses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's put on some new glasses. I have a lot of glasses, so yeah.
You look at some frustrations on their faces. This is a good sign for Falcons. And
let's put on some new glasses because I forgot my old ones. And I want to look cool in front of all the international viewers, all the international women. Let's go. Oh no, this looks like shit, but it's fine. It's fine.
I'm quite sure if
it's fine, yep. It's fine. It's decent. It's decent.
Or just
it's decent.
Confusion from what they're hearing from their coach. Because there are some instances that happen. I've seen a few players that it looks like they're mad or sad or whatever. It's just that they're trying to focus on what their coach is saying.
Whoever is new, please like and subscribe.
Solara would be our next map for this game. We've seen plenty of Solara, not just from the Clash Squad that we have in FFWS Southeast Asia, but even
Whoever is
on
new
our
joining
own
the live
game.
stream, please like and
So
subscribe,
I'm not
and
sure if you're
let's go
getting back to
look
loving
at the
and
Solana
playing in
map.
Clash Squad, but I am.
I mean,
And I am
most
supporting
definitely
WAG
do. And
here
Cassie, Steffi
because
taken
Falcons are
out
just too good.
of the battle this time around. They do not want to deal with these ladies, and we understand why. They come in there with the power to allow you to survive a little bit longer. Both of them do.
Definitely, I mean, not
Steffi
being
and
hit by
Casey.
any grenades or being
I'm pretty new to Free
prevented
Fire, so
with that
I mean,
basic
I'm pretty new
therapy.
to the
The
modern
question
Free Fire,
is,
so I don't know
who's going to
what
take the next pick
these to do.
and
I think
8-1-2-4 into the mix, favoring
this is like
WAG. They have a good chance to
I think this
stable
character
any
does
of
like
the skills, but we don't have any idea what skills they will be
like
disabling
Silent Sniper or something
on.
like that.
So a good
Yeah.
counter that Team Falcons can use is
That's
like
pretty good.
having skills that will not be that crucial that A124 can counter.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And A124 in here for the side of WAG, Team Falcons, Zane and Coda. We know how Zane helps you be a tad bit more tankier up front, and this is exactly what Team Falcons needs, because I do believe Kikui is going to be ramping up some of his aggression out there, and Coda should allow Team Falcons to understand what sort of position WAG
Let's
holds
do this.
and make that call out with those tags, right? So good balanced play here from Falcons thus far. Iris dragged in
And a little
by
bit of
X-Ball. In any
this.
case, Falcons,
Yep.
I don't think they will just be hiding behind those blue walls all the time.
Yeah, I mean, Team Falcons can or will move, and if I'm not mistaken, Limit will be pulling out a clue, or probably Keroro will be pulling out the clue once again. So more information for them. Once the slowdown happens, they will just have to go alternate. But no, they went for Oscar and Homer. So I guess they're planning a little bit of a quicker gameplay, a faster gameplay for that rush.
Yeah, you've got that valiant dash out of Oscar. Pretty much like a
Okay,
rebel rush, but you
so
also get
the
to smash a couple of glue
character
walls.
they are using
Unlike
is
the rebel rush,
A124
though, you
Tatsuya.
only get one
Tatsuya is like
charge,
everyone
which I
uses
think
it.
makes
It's just so good.
Oscar
Iris and Ignis. And the Team Falcons are using Zaine, Koda, Homer, and Oscar. The interesting thing is, Team Falcons are not using Tatsuya.
Yeah, I mean, they did have a good counter for that rush, but the knockback as well. The knockback can throw you off for if in case you are just hiding out. So apart from like disrupting any healing that's being done, or just hiding out, and knockback can throw you off. And if the opponent, if
Let's do
Corona has
this.
that M590, a quick hit will do wonders. So let's see though. I mean, different story overall in terms of this skill lineup, but we know the capability of the players themselves, and regardless of active skill,
Yeah.
they will
This looks better.
their best into the gameplay, and looking forward to WAG coming back.
Yeah, absolutely. And the question is also going to be divide and conquer or divide and fall, because it looks like the team is not planning to stick together in here and go for a mad bum rush. They're going to be playing it a little bit tactfully, and I think that is just going to drag out the matchup, just like what we saw in game number 1. And that puts us in a 50-50 situation once again, right? Because we couldn't see WAG close it out in this game number 1. Hopefully, it's a little bit of a different story this time around if it goes the distance.
Yeah, if it goes the distance, that is the question, because I think Team Falcons,
So let's see what
they're
happens.
still up to their ways from what they did earlier, and if it really was planned or intentional that they did build them up and then brought them down, pretty much like a buttercup.
I don't know.
Kids out there, you don't know that, I think. Buttercup. So if that is Team Falcons what's planning, then well, they can do it once again, but they've already played that card. So I think they're going to go for a full reverse, go rush in, because they're capable to do so.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have a feeling that it might have just been plotted from the Falcons, right? Just to break the confidence of WAG. Because it was done in a very interesting way. Because there were a couple of rounds where we saw the mad run from WAG picking up those 5 rounds in a row. There were a couple of rounds where I felt like, okay, all right, this is an interesting move coming through from the side of Falcons. They could have rushed on in there. They could have been a little bit more aggressive. But they chose to play it passive and scatter their hopes or opportunities out there on the field. So maybe it was all planned out. Maybe it was just a pure coincidence that some of their tactics in those few rounds did not do them justice, and they made that recovery gameplay for the final 2 rounds. Either way could be a fact, but perhaps we get a confirmation through this next game, Neptune, based on how they play this.
Exactly. I mean, we still have, if in case WAG loses out on this, we still have another match. So this will give us a clear view if this is something that Team Falcons is using to play out the tactics or the mind games at this point against WAG, or is WAG really that much and they only made one critical mistake to lose out that final moment, that match wherein they could have taken that round.
Why
that
is this
game
getting there?
overall. So a lot of questions, a lot of things that need to be answered, but we'll have to see later on because game's about to start and we're looking into Solara. There's a lot of interesting parts of the map right here, especially in Clash Squad, that I'm looking forward to them play and for us to learn as well.
Yeah, Solara, you're not going to see many of the snipers. Not that you will not see any at all. Just very few, right? Because majority of the time, this map kind of sets you up for some CQCs, especially when you go into, some of those tight spots, all thanks to the rails. You are going to be put into a situation where you have to whip out those SMGs, potentially the M590s, and I think it's just going to be a game of let's see who's the better CQC combatant out there overall. Or do we actually see a forced battle of snipers either way on the Solara map? Because it has happened to me, and I've not been the sniper player, but being shot down from afar, so yeah, it's a little irritating when that happens.
Oh my god, please don't do that.
If they happen in Archway, there's a lot of potential. You know how you spawn right next to each other, and then like
you can't shoot them.
You can shoot them from across, but if you stay behind, you'll be able to shoot them as they slide into the other side. So that's one thing that the snipers can utilize at this point, especially in Solara. I mean, I spent so many times in Clash Squad, especially in Solara, that the trauma and the enjoyment is always there.
I remember the first day Solara came out, I was binging the gameplay on Solara on CS, right? And I was a pro at the map by the end of it, but I was still not a pro at aiming, so I lost quite a number of matches, I'll have to say. But of course, not all compounds in Solara is a CQC kind of map. I do believe that, luck will have its own say here in this game, and we will have to look at how X-Ball plays this out once again up against Limit. I would say the fight between them was pretty close. Even in the head-to-head, I don't think that kind of tells the full story just yet. We have to take a proper head-to-head by the end of the series to see exactly which one was the better sniper. But it looks like we are gearing up for game number 2. Do we see another potential comeback? This time seen all the way through, or do we see WAG come crashing down? Or perhaps maybe even the third opportunity is, or the third scenario here, WAG just dominating from the start to end.
Yeah, let's see though. Let's see if they will dominate from start to end, show all their cards all throughout. Not only you want to stretch it all along to that game number 5, because come to think of it, like they are the second match, and then later on they are going into best of 7. So if I am Team Falcons, I want to end it early. I want to end it as quick as possible so that there's plenty of time to rest, or not so much of effort being done, so that they're prepared on the grand final. So let's see what would be the chosen scenario for Team Falcons, because we're about to start it, Jay.
Let's see exactly who manages to pull this one away from the opponents. WAG versus Falcons. Okay, here we can use the sniper maybe, but we only get the M500.
Yeah, I mean, let's see though. M500 pretty much like a sniper, but it's depending on the position as well. So as we go in onto the trains, let's see what position they will be taking at this point. Tikui already in the flank, and Limitex 7 up close and personal, who to be able to spot out any crossing over, especially on that airdrop. But Alan managed to survive, runs away, and back in form. So Alan, with a grenade in hand, might be able to take down On Fire, but it might be very close or very tight right now, so they need to be careful. Alan tagged up with that grenade and has been knocked down by On Fire. Tikui backing away. for the chance, looking for the chance to go in for a spawn. And Tikui managed to do so for the headshot. The pickup is being done. And another one by Tikui, because this is where he wakes up. Team Falcons, though, is bringing them down. And Cyrus, the only one remaining, backs away in time, leaving 3 players from the Falcons to wait for him.
Well, it's a 1v4 now as Potato gets picked right back up on his feet. And 500! Cyrus finds the first headshot, tries to put him out of the equation. But Karoro finds his head as well to shut down WAG early here. And it was a mad rush coming on through from the side of WAG. But Falcons playing it very well from that lower ground. And of course, limit the damage dealer from afar, making such a huge difference for Falcons now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's a huge difference that they've done. And despite of all the effort that Tikui managed to put in to like protect one of the players, I think that was Alan who went in for the drop. That is where they really falter. And this is what I'm talking about. Limit backing away from the rest. And the moment he has an opening in this area, he will get that hit. And Tikui is the casualty.
Oh, that's just masterful play. Alan, though, a little bit too presumptuous that nobody will be at the airdrop, and WAG dropping the ball big time. Cyrus with a sliver of health will not be able to survive, and on fire, rubbing salt into his wounds as he steps on up with the side, slicing him down. And WAG 2 rounds in a row, they get downed.
Yeah, and this is what we're talking about. Limit for that initial lockdown, on fire with that side gameplay, and even X4 has nowhere to go. And well, Team Falcons right now doing what they did earlier in game number 1. Let's see though if WAG will get back, and hopefully it's not late compared to what we've seen earlier, like 4 matches, but it depends. It depends on what weapon they can use.
Well, this is that CQC part, bro. As the Ignis Firewall gets sent out. Cyrus with a sliver of health does not get to sustain. It's sprayed down with a mini Uzi of all things. Tikui level 1 MP5 in hand. Karoro with his back turn, and Tikui takes advantage of that. But out of nowhere, Potato spots him out. Mini Uzi to the chest, leaving X-Ball all alone. And this is where the sniper can shine, but in a 1v4, Falcon says, hell no.
Definitely. I'm loving how Keroro is using that Oscar, the advantage. But at this point, he's just going in for that initiation. I think they have information as well. Who is low on HP? Wherein, once he used that Valiant Dash, a knockdown is about to ensue. So that is perfect opportunity for them to do that. Oscar 3-0 already for Team Falcons. Let's see, we are seeing WAG trying to beef themselves up with that MP5, but I don't think it would be enough to bring down Team Falcons that easily.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be an easy task here. Firewall will be sent out once again, and it looks like the opportunity for the side player on fire with a CQC here, and what a Karoro with the double! And on fire, chasing Alan back. You do not get to pick up your team members this time around, he says.
Triple
and
kill.
Expo all alone, and he gets sorted out as well by Karoro and the MP5. What a blitz play by Falcon.
Definitely, and this is the reason why they took out that Steffi. This is the reason why they don't want that in play, because they want to go in a rush, and those nades are helping them do so. And it's as if for every round, a different tactic is being shown by Team Falcons. Earlier, it was the Oscar gameplay, now the grenade gameplay. I'm expecting WAG might be at a loss right here on what to pull out.
Well, we saw this earlier, Neb, and they pulled out 5 rounds in a row, so
yeah,
there's a potential that you're going to pull this off yet again. Smoke laid out by Falcons, and that's going to allow them to cut a little bit of distance between them and WAG. Allen with a sliver of health, and the ice grenade will be more than enough to take him down. Cyrus in a 1v2, builds up those blue walls. Tikui with a backstab, Potato down on the ground, and Allen will be picked right back up here. Good play by Cyrus, and a sliver of health left on him as Limit rotates around just in time to catch Allen backing away, trying to find some defensive spot. But now in a decent enough 3v3, Tikui with the level 2 MP5 looking to make a miracle happen here. And the M590 whipped out in the nick of time to shut down on fire. 3v2, it's happening again. The comeback is real.
Yeah, the comeback is real at this point. WAG is following the script overall. Cyrus, though, has a falling down and will be taken out. Now, it's a 2v2 situation, but T-Koi is primed with M590, but will be hit as well on the other side by that Homer, and Keroro just slowly creeping in onto this middle part, waiting for Limit to go in for information or probably into a snipe against Export.
Limit finding him with a VSK from afar. Tikui all alone in a 1v2. Can he pull this off? Limit making sure. Oh! What a shot!
Oh, actually, no one was hearing my voice.
Putting an end to it instantly.
Well, I guess Team Falcons is writing the script at this point. They don't want to happen what happened earlier to happen once again, and they're bringing it to match point already. 5-0.
Yeah, it might be over. Yeah, actually, no one was hearing my voice.
That Oscar is deadly earlier, and then now the grenade.
Like 5-0. If there is a comeback from 5-0, then that will be crazy.
Doing their work, and another part of the map where in X-Bore as well as Limit X7 can be exceptional.
Cyrus Allen and it's over. It's over. Falcons win easy, easy. No competition, easy.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
However, oh, 3v3? It's 3v3 now. Oh, 2v3, yeah, it's over.
Taken out of the equation. Limit once again. God nade out of nowhere. Allen sprayed down to the ground. And the deletion
2v3, okay.
as well as Tikui backs away with the M590.
Tikui goes in for the flag. No hit just yet for a knockdown. And
yeah, unless like Falcons loses one player, they're still in the advantage and they're gonna win.
They're staying indoors. Limit X7 will try to go and spot out, but up close and personal M590 that
yeah, might be over.
109 in the HP.
Snipers needs to do something. Like the sniper, the VSS guy needs to do something now. Okay, no. Ooh, over. 6-0, like that's crazy. Yep. Falcons versus Burira.
Definitely. In that 6-0 will definitely crush a lot of hearts, a lot of dreams at this point. And we'll see now if WAG can get back on this, because as I mentioned, from that game
let's play some Minecraft till this starts. Till this starts, let's play some Minecraft.
It's either, well, the pistol route. Let's take it out because that's not so much. There's not so
Till
much
this thing starts, let's play some Minecraft.
For the second game, they have the weapons that they need.
People are watching. Let's go.
Different. First the flank, or the pinch, and then they went in for the grenade. They went in for the
like
Oscar
that's crazy, bro.
and then later on,
Let's see how I look.
sticking together, getting away from that sniper.
Like I need to do something about the camera offloading this.
Into one game in a series.
Whoever is watching, like and subscribe.
Falcons for you.
That was a nasty play, man.
Let's play some Minecraft till then.
Single round, and you know it was just sitting at a level of theory earlier.
I should be able to, right? Remember, 93%. Okay, some crazy things are happening. But
allowing WAG to make a phenomenal comeback before crushing their hopes. And in game number 2, they showed us exactly what they're capable of. Just wiping the floor clean with WAG, and this is in front of the home crowd. So in game 1, obviously you
memory is fucking up. Let's go to turbo.
How can they still stay alive, man? The home crowd needs to be up on their feet. They need to scream their hearts out for Vietnam here, or else Thailand is going to end it right here, right now in game number 3.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, hopes is something that WAG needs to recover that quickly, and we only have a few minutes to work.
Oh, actually, there's another game.
Like they have the cheer from the fans out there that will try to up, but
I didn't know that.
With that, even despite of the losses that we've seen as well, and
let's do this.
Build up and as well as
let's bring it here.
The take beatdown that Team Falcons has done against WAG, it's tough to recover, especially if it's not just Clash Squad that you'll not be making it. It's also from BR that you had a loss. So they have a double whammy
So
already.
F11.
WAG,
Just put it right here.
I want this story to end differently. I want this story to be favoring WAG, but doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll be playing some Minecraft in my TV while we watch this.
And in Battle Royale, it's not looking very possible for WAG, just like you pointed out. You know, their run has not been very consistent. We've seen maybe a couple of games where WAG gets us really excited, and that has led to many predictions of them being in top 3s, but
I've never played this TV before, so.
But of course, they put up a very different version of themselves here in Clash Squad. But up against Falcons, maybe we are asking for too much. Up against this
It's kinda hard, honestly.
Falcons with the limit on their side,
Can Falcons win?
all of their own limitations, and they are bringing themselves up to a whole new level with this sort of a nasty, aggressive gameplay. I say, if Falcons makes it to the grand finals right after this game number 3, we are gonna have a damn good best of 7.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they can bring it. Both teams can bring it to a distance. But let's see though, as we review the match summary, we
Yes,
know
the game
for
is
a
starting,
fact
so
that first round, the first game was very close, but the second one was very far.
old
and
and
that is because of
old
Oscar.
peak
We've
back.
seen him break down blue
Sai
balls,
Sai
knock that
Sai.
out, knock
Old
back
peak back
the
CAI.
opponents, and not only that, with the
MD
knockback,
Rafat.
it follows a knockout
Yeah, I think
as well, and
yeah.
that's how Kiroro works. Even on the M590 in front of
I
him,
think WG
he
might
can
win this
do
one.
it
I
in
think
quick succession that he's just like
I think WG might win this one.
once he rush in.
I'm being very serious right now. I think WG might win this one.
This is just crazy stuff out of
I think
Kiroro.
the Falcons won 2 games, so I think the WG captain will be like, we need to do something new, and I think WG is going to win this one.
Definitely, yeah.
And then again Falcons is going to win, and then yeah, Falcons will be the ultimate winner. Then Falcons versus Burram. That's my prediction.
Some unsuccessful that needs multiple players, multiple people to go in for a knockdown, but not this time around. Team Falcons has done that so many times, and Kiroro with 8 elimination, 9 assists, even beats the rest. And this is no, we haven't seen a turnaround
Okay, Russia, you're dead.
just like this for
So
Kiroro,
here I
but
think
as a head-to-head, the Rifler against the Rusher on
T
fire,
quite
still on fire, on
the 2K and then on fire. So
Look at the KD, man. Let's not talk any further.
7
Look at the
kills to
KD.
3, like that's
7
crazy.
plus 0.5.
But damage, look at the damage.
You're still a kid, says on fire.
He has more damage though.
Falcons.
Is this sniper on Russia or is this Rifler? Russia has this much damage, is crazy. Usually snipers have a lot of damage, but
7 to 3 on the eliminations.
8 assists by him though.
Kinda has a little bit of an edge there, but it doesn't really translate with the overall.
Okay,
numbers.
Limit versus X-Bow.
My goodness me, this time Limit
Limit just destroying, man.
with X-Bow.
6 KD.
Yeah, I mean,
Sheesh.
I expect this as
26,
well after
36
seeing
damage and then
what,
6
the
eliminations.
head-to-head was earlier, and it seems like, well, the scoreline is 6-0, and how Team Falcons played it out is they prioritized and their players are vibing, not so much for the aggressive push.
WG needs to do something interesting, like something unique. Otherwise they are gonna lose.
Everything is in sync, just like that.
They
And
probably
that's why
like do
they're
something
surviving.
like
That's why
all
the
rush.
KDs is way higher compared
I think
to
that
usual
is going
that we often see.
to work more because Falcons are doing the full rush while WG is holding a lot. That's why they are getting killed very fast. So I think if they all rush, then they might have a chance.
I mean, I'm not gonna be happy at all with a back-to-back 3-0. I mean, I love Falcons. I do want to see a huge matchup between Falcons and Buriram. But to end the series so quickly, I don't know, doesn't sit well with me. I want to see more fire from WAG right after this snap.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the fans, even in Hanoi, deserves that fire, deserves that comeback. I would say. So hopefully, WAG really can bring it back. They can, whatever they did in that game number 1, if it's something that triggered them to like fight back and get that 5 points, hopefully they put it a little bit too early, winning the pistol rounds and then follow it up with a good plan, good rotation as well to counter
FPS
whatever
30,
Team
okay.
Falcons is doing. But we talked about this. The preparation that Falcons has done, even in those bans and picks, is, I would say, a lot of effort, a lot of mind
60
put
FPS is
into
back. I
this
think it
that
is
is
gonna better
difficult
my
to
webcam a little
counter
bit.
overall just by WAG's adjusting their way as quickly as a few minutes.
In the best of 5, Falcons has taken 2. And this might just be the final game for WAG. Can they survive?
60 FPS is back. I think it is gonna better my webcam a little bit.
Falcons has got in front of them.
So,
Because clearly, because first of all, Falcons, when you look at the mechanical skills wise, they were definitely going to win over WAG because of their consistency, because of their firepower. But you combine that with some very, very well-researched homework here that they've got on their table. I think it just gives them the extra edge over WAG.
I think if I'm being very honest, like it's gonna be hard for WAG to win. They need to change the strategy like right now.
WAG does well at Bermuda, but can they make a comeback after their spirits have been crushed in the first 2 games? That's exactly what we need.
Gonna be hard.
Steffi taken out of the equation this time round from Falcons. Okay, all right. And A124 removed from the set of WAG, courtesy of Falcon.
Yeah, let's see though on what they're going to pick. I'm pretty sure if it is a pick of WAG, they need to counter the Oscar that Kirora has brought in. So it's still a lot of options though, a lot of available opportunities for this team. But that initial pick is crucial. It needs to be probably more favorable, but not so much.
So Steffi and A124 is banned,
Counter for that because they have
which would mean that
following through. So Cassie right now.
interesting. Interesting choice though. Like, why did they ban A124? Like, I didn't see any scenario in which, like, using a silencer, someone knocks someone using a silencer. So it's like, what? Like, why did you ban A124? There was no scenario where a sniper kills someone using their silencer skills. So.
And let's see what would be the counter that would be put in by.
But let me guess. I think X4 is gonna use.
That is one thing that I think can favor WAG because of how.
Tatsuya, yeah. I think X4 is gonna use Tatsuya. For Falcons, their lineup is interesting. Casey, Oscar, and Tatsuya.
Both in the hands of On Fire.
Like, I think this new format is really good, where one team can only use one active skill player. Like,
okay, so it looks like Falcons want to rush. You've got the
but this is interesting. Iris and Homer.
They are well geared to take a big fight up front.
Let's see how that is gonna help them. WAG needs to do something cool.
What does Limit bring in? I'm expecting a Skylar here. So as they go in for the rush,
Clue, okay.
Clue. Okay, I still like this because you get that information, you know exactly what you're doing, you know exactly where you need to rush to, and you get into the thick of the action. Falcons is looking to end this one fast.
Yeah, I mean,
Falcons are trying to do it very quick, but I believe in WAG. I think they are at least going to win one match. I think they are gonna at least win one game.
So the deadly MVP that we have from game number 1 can go in and out, and with Clue in the mix as well, they can provide that information on which part they can rush quickly to take down anyone guarding a corner. So it's quite a good matchup. I would say a perfect matchup in terms of active skill for Team Falcons right now, especially in how they treated that game number 2.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But of course, Buriram versus Falcons is going to be a delight to watch either way. If WAG gets there, if they get there and they play the grand finals the way they played up against Falcons, I think Buriram's going to eat them alive. And that's why I think Falcons are going to be able to kind of make quick work of this, right? But
either way, tomorrow is the grand final. I'm so excited. Do you guys want me to also watch party the final? That would be pretty fun for me. But
yeah, let's see who's going to be shocked. And I'm not talking about A124 shocked. It is more of a shocker of a gameplay that can be pulled off
everyone is rushing from the start. That's crazy.
WAG already and rush from
Yeah.
part needs to be on
Grenades are
his
working
toes to
so
be
well
able to
for
fight
Falcons.
back. But
Yeah,
this is
he
a
doesn't
pistol
know.
round,
He
so
doesn't
not so
know
much
that
of
he has a
damage,
grenade.
even if you get close to your opponent.
Lucky, lucky though.
What a nade, Konono.
Ooh, 2 down,
Tikui down on the
3
ground as
down.
well. On fire,
Ah, it's over.
literally on fire. As Potato finds
It's over. It's over.
Cyrus. This is just a
Obviously over.
absolute wipeout. WAG stood no chance against that version of Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about decimation. This is disintegration that we see right now from WAG. But fans out there saying WAG really
It's over. It's
do
actually
well
over.
in pistol rounds. This I would say. But
Obviously over.
with Team Falcons doing it that quickly and then giving the good weapons in the next round, I think they can repeat.
So it's the next round, Falcons versus WAG.
Grenade on the very first round when the opponents have got no helmet.
So Chaos,
Most probably is just
interesting strategy by Falcons. It's over. It's actually everyone is here. Before I think Buram 2 went here, 2 went here. So that's interesting, right? Everyone is here now.
the absolute annihilation and limit once again with the grenade. Not one, but two.
Oh no, it's over. Yep. They just have pistols. Yeah.
I mean, dude, at this point of time, Falcon
Oh.
is just teasing WAG with that game.
I would have gone with the fist. I would have gone with the fist. After the under 10 damage. Go with the fist and boom.
Who took out that Steffi.
Oh yeah.
They are the ones to
Yeah.
ban that Steffi.
I think they need to change the strategy a little bit. In the second round, they're only using like pistols.
Pistol rounds
They're always losing.
They have resources to buy even more.
Yeah, and on fire with the sight,
The
disrespect.
third game, yeah, like so predictable strategy. Like everyone is using. They did it in the first game and the second game as well. And one player is using VSS. It's very predictable.
Of course, they'll have to get
He's
through
making it
WAG.
pretty bad
4 more rounds to go.
for
Alan is
WAG.
cooking up the grenade. We can play those nades too, he wants to say. But Kororo, what a spot with that nade. Tags up Alan, instantly makes him use the medkit.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he will be losing out.
Oh, they're
as
Russian.
well as the time to help out against
Oh,
T4. Tiku losing
yeah,
out.
it's over.
1 HP. Cyrus and
2
Tiku
down, 3 down, 4 down. Now it's over.
because of his skills and his
Yeah, 3 down and then 4 down. Oh, the one Falcon down. If he can finish the kill of Proteto, then they are gonna get at least a little bit of resources.
But at least they know where X4 is.
Oh, they didn't know. Oh, yeah, it's over.
They pick up their buddy.
GG, GG, good try. Good try. But that's crazy. Like Falcons, they have not lose since like 8 rounds ago. No, 9 rounds ago. They have not lost since 8 rounds.
And X4 double SVSK, not sure
Crazy.
what he can do against the same weapons being brought in by
They don't know.
Limit X7. But the deadly part
I think a good strategy in this map is 2 people go to this side and 2 people go to this side. Yeah, they're doing what I'm saying, I guess.
between mid to long range, you will be hit
So for Falcons, they're using 3-1 split.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And
Oh no, it's over.
look at the electrotherapy plate.
Because I think he already knows that one player is here. So it's gonna be 4v3. But it's actually 4v2.
And the ice grenades being laid out as well. Burrow misses the second toss. And the
Yeah, this round WG can't do anything.
resources on the side of Falcons here.
Oh, can he not? Okay, no.
On fire. The bump down onto Cyrus.
No.
Traded out by X4.
Oh! Oh! 2v2 though. It's 2v2 now. Oh, 1v2. Oh, they can do it. WG can do it now.
Now it's a 1v2 situation. Limit X7 on
It's 1v2.
corner. Let's see if he is brought into his limits. Does have a good potential.
Yeah, but WG
for
needs to
snipe,
do
especially when X4
chill a little
shoots
bit
that
because
corner. But T-Kui with an
the
M5,
sniper, if
MP5
you get
right
hit in
now
the head with
will
the sniper,
be
then
tough
it's over.
to
So
beat, but there's still chance. There's still hope.
yeah, like WG needs to chill a little bit and wait for the zone to come near.
In and T-Kui will have that shotgun on him.
That's really good. Yeah.
Opportunity. MP5.
Do not left click. Do not
Wild
left
Sprays
click.
finds nothing. Limit just breaking down his blue balls in the meantime. acting as if Tikui does not exist, but good to keep a little bit of distance here.
Nice, nice. 1-3. Finally, Vietnam is doing
And he
something.
rips away the level 3 MP5.
It's 1-3 again, so.
Yeah, I mean, it is a good chance for them to bring it back up.
Yeah.
No more of those 6-0s.
This one was good. This one was good by the Vietnam WG team.
Can bring all those weapons they have. That
I thought the Thailand team would just again do 6-0, but I guess the WG is good at Bermuda.
This is something that can counter Team Falcons, especially on how well they set up the previous round.
So let's see the formation here.
Now this comeback from WAG
it's 2-2.
really spur them on. Falcons. Yes, they do
2-1-1. Okay.
on fire, activating that air drop already. Tikui, grenade in hand.
Oh,
this could be a big one.
I know.
It up as well. And it looked like
They know that there is only one player left. That's why they're rushing.
Looking for the grenade. And WAG just taking way too long with this one then.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking too long. And I guess it's a timing that On Fire has asked Potato to protect him in getting into the airdrop. That ice grenade helped him to rush in without any worries that Alan and Tikui will be going against him. And they're just putting the distance. On Fire on the flank. Alan might be able to meet him, but there's no backup overall. And On Fire already have a good chance that there's a good weapon on his side because of the airdrop.
This car makes a lot of noise.
Like, I don't know why WG. I mean, why is Falcons waiting for so long? If you play the weight game, then WG is better, no? Yep. I did a big mistake. Now I think they are gonna rush now. Falcons are gonna rush now. Grenade fucked. No. Now it's over. 2v4. Can they win 2v4? I don't think so.
You know how it is. When there is smoke, there is fire. And that is what we are seeing right now. Like,
2v4, they can rush pretty well.
Able to distract him. Even if you pull out smoke, there goes Gororo for the rush. The Cyrus right now is trapped.
Oh.
Fire's waiting for the backstab.
It's good try.
And it is now a 4.
It might be 6-1.
My goodness me. 2 more rounds for Falcons to book their spot
It might be 5-1 yet.
2 more rounds for the 2 big monsters of this Clash Squad competition to come head to head, face to face, for the delight of all the fans all around the world. This is Free Fire at its best.
Yep.
The best at in Clash Squad is showing us that they still have it. Team Falcons, the preseason champion, is bringing themselves closer to that grand finals, and also going against, I would say, their best rivals when it comes to the Southeast Asia region. But let's see, they have to deal with a few more, 2 more rounds against WAG, and it's a 2v3 situation. But Keroro and Limitless are backing away.
2-2 splits. Oh, actually, Falcons might lose this one. Because it's a 2-2 split.
Fight up against WAG. They find another site, and I think
no, it's over. WAG lost 1 player, so it's over. It's gonna be 5-1. It's over. Oh. Oh. Oh, Falcon down though. 1 player down, 1 player injured. WG can win.
And the recovery from Falcons
WG can actually win this, surprisingly.
And not so much that they can back away because the Blues closing in, and Team
3v3.
is gatekeeping them. Allen right now on the high ground, but that mini Uzi is not working so far. A lot of hits, but not so much of damage. And even a headshot is making.
That's why 1v3, it's over. 5-1, it's over. GG. WG tried. They tried hard.
And grand finals, here we come.
In that situation, like, what do you do? Like, in that situation, like,
still as exciting. You have to, you have to count yourself blessed to be able to witness this matchup between Falcons and Buriram, because these 2 titans do not give an inch. In fact, they will take a mile from you if you sleep on them.
It won't even let you sleep. You know?
That's true.
I mean, like
Hmm.
you try close one eye and they'll be shooting at you. Well, let's see though. Team Falcons already on the rush. That Flam Mirage has already opened up their chance for the airdrop, but Cyrus had an opening against on fire and just waited on T Queen. The
Ooh.
timing is not that prime, and the Rebel Rush
Oh,
managed
it's
to
1-1.
save him. But here comes Cyrus trying to go for the
Ooh.
finish
Alan
himself,
down.
pick up the potato, unable to protect the
Yeah, it's just
space.
easy. Like it's just easy win. Easy win for Falcon. It's just 3v2 again.
590s.
Falcons are really good at
Final
rushing.
one in here. Series point for Falcons, and they've only got one
Can
opponent to
Falcons
deal with.
1v3? Let's see.
Roro cutting down the distance, and the
If
electrotherapy
WAG
still
1v3, I
working
mean,
its
if
magic
WAG
here.
1v3, then that would be
Pumping
crazy.
up to Roro.
Oh yeah,
And
over.
what a nade! Limit say,
Oh,
hold
GG.
up, brother.
It's over. GG.
And I don't think that's part of the plan.
It's gonna be Falcons versus Buriram.
Is to block out
I think we all know what's gonna happen now. Buriram is gonna win. I'm saying it like record my statement. Buriram is gonna win. Easy.
Damn, what a nade, what a game. I mean, this whole, you know what? Buriram better be, okay, first of all, I think Limit is just
Let
going
me
to
get my glasses back.
Falcons just going to be banning that Steffi round after round and not allowing Buriram to block all
Let me
of
get my
those
glasses
grenades.
back.
But I think Buriram will be having the exact same play here
For the
with
final.
those grenades as well. Without the Steffi, this is going to be a very
Let's go. My glasses are
interesting
back
matchup
for the
at
final.
grand finals because Team Falcons just dropped a hot one on WAG, knocking them out of the semis and booking a ticket in the grand finals up against the two-time world champs. So you've got the two-time world champs going up against the EWC champions. My oh my, what a
Are Buriram just 2 times world champion? I think they were 3 times, no? They also won with Phoenix Force or something. I think might be like a 3 times world champion.
There's a lot of factors that can be put in on how both sides can win the game. We've seen Team Falcons do different tactics overall. We've seen Buriram United do the same tactics over and over again. So it's different side of the coin. And
Yeah, though it's true. Like what they're saying is true. Buriram has been doing their one strategy so many times, but there is no like proper counter. Because Buriram is just so good. When you try to counter it, it's like you have to win. You know, win against Buriram 4v4, and they don't win. So it doesn't even matter. The same strategy always wins.
Best of 7.
Let's see if Falcons have a crack to the strategy.
And I think it's going to go the distance because both the teams that have made it to the grand finals look absolutely lethal. Both the teams in the grand finals have not lost a single game on their journey here at Clash Squad. Not a single game lost. They may have given away a couple of rounds, but nothing more than that. And those rounds could have just been...
Just Falcons have also not lost. Okay.
Let's see though. Let's see. But I guess there's no mercy, especially in this final round, in the grand finals that we're about to see. We're also going to hear from what
70%, I
has
guess.
to say after that match. I mean, the win is phenomenal. The exceptional win, I would say, against WAG.
Till the game starts, let's play some Minecraft in between.
Comeback by WAG. So Team Falcons
In between the games, let's play some Minecraft.
The mindset, the how they react to that. I'm pretty sure the questions would be
In the meantime, let's play some Minecraft.
preparation they made to go against Buriram United.
Yeah, and you guys might think like, oh, okay, it's been such a long day. How long have we been live for? We've been live for about 4 hours now. Oh, we gotta wait tomorrow for the grand finals. No, the grand finals is right after this, bro. Obviously, we will go for the interview. We'll take a quick short break after that, but we will come back. It all happens here today. We crown the champions of Clash Squad FFWS SEA.
Let's play some Minecraft in the meantime.
Today. Tomorrow, we crown another champion for Battle Royale. So this is one of the most amazing FFWS.
I think Buriram might win both the full map and the Clash Squad championship.
The setup from the lineup of all of the different rule sets that we have had changed in here, active skills, and tomorrow we get a potential 10 rounds for Battle Royale. But of course,
When the game starts, we are gonna again look at the game, but now the game is not starting. So we can.
We just finished our second semi-finals of the
We can play some Minecraft in the meantime. It is like some time since the game will start. Probably like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Till the final game is gonna start. Falcons versus Buriram. I'm getting so less FPS. Just 137. Let's go.
Và bây giờ thì hãy cùng mình đến với một phỏng vấn với tuyển thủ Kero cùng với host Misako nhé. Okay, hi Misako and hello Kero. So I think this is the first time we all join into a professional tournament of Clash Squad like this. So I wonder, how does Kero feel when he's playing for the Clash Squad mode on stage? Is it different or anything like that?
เรารู้สึกยังไงบ้างกับการที่ได้เล่นทัวร์ CC นี้เพราะว่ามันเป็นทัวร์ใหม่รู้สึกว่ามันแตกต่างกันออกไปไหมหรือว่าเหมือนเดิม
ก็แตกต่างกันอยู่ครับเพราะมันเป็นแมปเล็กแล้วก็มันบีบบังคับให้เล่นภายในวงนี้ครับก็รู้สึกว่าก็สนุก
Easy win.
มีคิดกลยุทธ์ใหม่ๆด้วยครับ
By the way, if some new people are joining, then we are watching Free Fire World Series Clash Squad final. But we have some extra time, so we are playing some Minecraft in between.
Đối với Kero thì mình có hỏi là bạn ấy với cái việc là thi đấu tuổi chiến lần đầu tiên ở trên sân khấu thì nó có gì khác biệt là so với thi đấu bình thường hay không? Và đối với Kero thì bạn ấy đã cảm thấy rất là vui, thật sự là vui bởi vì đây cũng là lần đầu tiên Kero cũng như là Team Falcons được thi đấu chuyên nghiệp với chế độ tự chiến ở trên sân khấu như thế này, và họ cảm thấy rằng là mình có thể làm được nhiều thứ hơn cùng với đồng đội. Đặc biệt là bạn ấy cảm thấy bởi vì cái vòng bo nó thu nhỏ
I lost.
nên là cái việc thi đấu trên sân khấu nó sẽ kịch tính hơn rất là nhiều. Okay,
Let's
so
try some sword PvP.
second questions, because you know at the end it's always Thailand versus Thailand. It's gonna be so intense, right? How do you feel about your opponents, Buriram United Esports, and do you want to send to them anything?
ก็คือสุดท้ายนี้แล้วมันก็เหลือแค่ทีมบ้านเราเนาะเป็นไทยตีกับไทยอีกแล้วเขาถามว่าเรารู้สึกไงบ้างที่คู่ต่อสู้ในรอบนี้เป็น DRU
ก็รู้สึกว่าก็อยากลองเจอสักครั้งหนึ่งครับเพราะว่ามันเป็นแบบชิงแล้วก็รู้สึกว่าก็อยากให้รู้เลยว่าใครแข่งที่สุดในไทยครับ
ฟาดกันไปเลย
ใช่ครับ
Okay, so he said he's waiting to meet to battle with DRU.
Easy. Let's go.
You will know which one is the best in Thailand
Oof.
between Team Falcons or Buriram United Esports.
I mean, it's just a clash squad, right? The important one, it should be the survival. But I think for Team Falcons, they want to win everything, right? Well, đối với Kero cũng như là Team Falcons thì mình có hỏi họ là họ cảm thấy như thế nào về đội tuyển sắp tới mà mình sẽ gặp ở trong vòng chung kết. Đó chính là Buriram United Esports, bởi vì các bạn cũng biết là Thái Lan vẫn là Thái Lan cùng với Thái Lan mà thôi. Thì Kero cảm thấy bạn ấy đang rất là háo hức, rất là muốn gặp đội tuyển Buriram United Esports, bởi vì lần này các bạn sẽ được thấy rằng đội tuyển nào của Thái Lan là đang mạnh nhất trong khu vực, Buriram United Esports hay là Team Falcons, thì lúc sau chúng ta đều sẽ biết. Okay, Kero, so can you say anything to the Vietnamese audience in Vietnamese?
Easy. Let's go. Let's kill one more person and then go back to the FFWC again. FFWS, not WC. World Series.
Is it too hard for him? Okay, can you follow me? Okay. Can you tell him to follow me?
What?
Okay. So, Sawadee Krap means xin chào. Okay.
Xin chào.
Okay, narak mak. Thank you, Kero, so much, and congratulations to Team Falcons again. And I hope that you guys can achieve the thing that you want in our grand finals versus with Buriram United Esports. Cảm ơn các bạn rất là nhiều vì đã theo dõi màn phỏng vấn của mình và Team Falcons, và chúng mình đã vừa kết thúc
Easy.
một cuộc trò chuyện nho nhỏ cùng với
Let's go to us. Okay.
dễ thương đến từ tuyển thủ
He's trying to fight me again.
Bây giờ thì
Let's
chúng
go.
ta hãy quay trở lại với bạn caster thôi nhé. Let's head back to our caster, everyone.
He is playing so baity like you are now. Going to.
And Thank you very much, Yunsul, as well as Misa, as well as Kiroro. That
Okay,
we
I know how to win
see
against him.
from that game, and I really love how
I know how
it
to win
is that
against him. Like
the
if we go
rivalry
like
continues
here,
between Brunei United and Team Falcons, and
Oh yeah.
the message overall is team like Thailand. Thailand is dominating this scene, and
Yes.
as Yunsul mentioned, this is just Clash Squad
just
mode.
grit,
We're
grit,
not
grit.
even in the battle royale yet, but yes, you say just, but we're talking about big zeros in USD, so that's additional for Thailand.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, in my
Easy.
currency, that's 100,000.
Okay,
That's
let's go towards the Free
that's a
Fire
lot of money. All right, so and
World
this
Series
Clash Squad in
again.
this context, we can just say this is just Clash
Whew.
Squad, right? Obviously, tomorrow Battle Royale, Falcons will be looking for the big one, but Falcons have not been as consistent as Buriram when it comes to Battle Royale. Here at Clash Squad, though, Falcons have
So
shown
less watching though. Like
exactly
why
how
so less
lethal they
watching?
can be, especially in the second game. Solara, not a single round they allowed WAG to walk away with. At Bermuda, Bermuda is WAG's map. They took away one round away from Falcons. Phenomenal
Let's
stuff.
go.
7 eliminations, 7 knockdowns, 2,917 on the damage. Limit broke all limits for his squad to book a ticket in the grand finals.
And definitely, I mean, he has a clue of where the opponents are. He moved in silently at this point and has brought into their memory saying that they will be going down from the hands of Team Falcons. VSK, favorite weapon, and with that Beastin as well, I guess
The
everyone
Explore
from
Island,
Falcons
Cyprus.
has
Nah,
seen
it
that as
was not even
creator
like
from that match. A
close.
lot of elimination
The
has
two
been
elimination
dealt
versus
with
9 elimination.
with
Like what are you gonna
Kiroro.
do
Yes, he
for that?
might not have so much
3,000 damage is
assists
4,000
overall. He
damage.
has topped it up, but
Nah,
he's also the
no chance.
initiator in most of the fights.
Yeah, for sure, right? And obviously, we are looking for those points. We're looking for those numbers out of WAG, but they could not deliver this time round. It didn't look too great. And of course, the head-to-heads are not going to look very encouraging as well for the WAG or the Vietnamese fan base. On fire, though, this is going to hype them up. 92 on the eliminations. They win that out hands down on the damage. KD as well as the assist. On fire was
2 to
on
9.
fire. In
It's
fact,
over.
on fire is fire.
And he'll be cooking. he'll be cooking all throughout. And let's see though. I mean, we still have Brunei United who are well rested, and we only have a few minutes for Team Falcons to prepare. But it doesn't bother them overall. I guess they have the momentum as well to go in for the fight for the grandest finals for today for Clash Squad mode, and it really brings in a lot of excitement, not only from us casters, but also the viewers out there, and also those
Let's
on
watch
the
some
venue
Instagram in the
in
meantime, I
Greece.
suppose.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And of course, this day has been a little bit of a shocker for me for sure, because I expected this to be much more closer than what it was. I expected a lot from EVOS. I expected a lot from WAG, and it is not like those two teams did not deliver. It's just that our Titans here are just on a whole other level. But that sets
Oh,
up
we can
the
do this.
best grand finals we could
Let's
ever
play
hope
some
for.
chess.
Now, two mega
You know
titans
the main
taking
thing
each other
starts.
on.
Let's go.
Once again, two-time world champs takes on the champions of EWC here at the grand finals, but it's not Battle Royale, baby. It's Clash Squad. Pure 4v4. We just get to see exactly who's smarter with the strategy, exactly who's better with the mechanical skills. We're going to be taking a quick short break here, Neptune. This time around, 10 minutes. But of course, you guys know we need a little bit of a break. We've been going on for quite a while now.
Yeah, I mean, we
go.
do need and also give time for Team
Let's go.
Falcons out there to
Hello
prepare
everyone,
for the
while
battle
we are
out
taking
there.
a break to the grand finals next, I would like to introduce to all of you our very special guest here.
Shit.
This is Beck Gao from Vietnam, and this is
Oh,
Samantha from Indonesia. And
cool, I
Nick
suppose.
here, also the host of Indonesia Cocinta. Hello, hello. Xin chào tất cả mọi người ạ. Và trước khi chúng ta đến
Funny.
trước khi chúng ta đến với trận thi đấu chung kết của tụi
Not that much. Oh, I'm gonna lose.
nghỉ ngơi. Nhưng mà bây giờ thì hãy
No matter what.
có một cuộc trò chuyện cùng với Beck Gấu và cũng như là Ledda, hai vị khách rất là đặc biệt của chúng ta ngày hôm nay ạ. So for the first questions, we have finished our two semi-finals.
It might be over.
Ask them about how do they feel about their team, which is EVOS and WAG. How do they feel about their performance of each team? So I will ask Beck Gấu first about WAG. Em xin chào anh Gấu ạ và em có một câu hỏi là anh cảm thấy như thế nào về cái màn trình diễn của đội tuyển
Checkmate.
WAG ạ?
We had a checkmate, like you didn't see the checkmate. Which is funny. Yeah, that's checkmate. Like, I'm playing so bad now. When is this going to start? Let's play one more. Let's go one more. Let's go. It's fine. Okay, doesn't even matter. Oh, interesting. Doesn't even matter. I'm good at development, so see, like, it's fine. That is the main threat here.
Completely lost from the teams, from the members, from the coach. Everything in the team is just lost to us. Because as you can see from the bandwidth of our
I think I'm playing very sloppily.
perfect. But then game by game, game 3, we have completely
Let's do this.
lost to everything, and we agree this is our fault.
This is crazy.
Something that we cannot fix, and
Let's go.
because I really understand when
Let's go.
so it's really touched my heart, and I think everyone.
I think he's gonna do that. Pre-move. Let's go.
It's just a very sad thing for us right now, and now
I'm better at touchpad, so you know. I'm better at touchpad than in mouse in chess. Ah! Not my fault. I was not paying attention. Like, that's not my fault at all. Oh no, that's again a wrong move. So many wrong moves. What do I do? Oh, it's mate again. Yep, checkmate. I was not paying attention. Not my fault. Let's play one more. I have to win. Let's go. Again, bad move. I mean, that's good for me actually, because Queen is in a very awkward position now. That's good for me. It doesn't even matter. Why cannot like? Oh, actually, you know. Okay, I just fucked up again, like usual.
Those adjustments is what cost us the final in the end. But to see them going this far is still such an achievement.
I'm just playing bad.
And of course, we went against one of the biggest team when it comes to Free Fire
I'm just playing bad.
We went against Buriram United. So yeah, all in all,
It has been a long time since I played Bullet, so
we still have a lot to see tomorrow
just
at the survival.
let's do this.
Positive thing that I love to hear on the stage. Đối với Ladda thì tất nhiên
Yep, another mistake again.
bởi vì đội tuyển EVOS thì vai
Oh,
đội tuyển lớn của
he
Indonesia
fucked up.
thể nào giành được chiến thắng trước một đội tuyển cũng rất là lớn thuộc khu vực Thái Lan.
He fucked up.
PRU.
Yes.
Nhưng mà cái điều mà anh ấy
That's glorious.
rằng là đội tuyển đã có thể đi được rất là xa cho đến thời điểm này, và tất nhiên là có thể là
Doesn't.
trong cái màn thua đó thì họ cần phải có vài thứ để chỉnh sửa ở trong và cái thứ hai rằng là có lẽ như là trong một cái
Thua nhãn như thế này thì họ chưa cảm thấy quen được với I might be able to. Oh no, did I?
ở chế độ sinh tồn chẳng hạn.
It might be actually. It might be a draw actually.
Thứ mà họ phải đánh đổi khi
Oh, he resigned. Like, why did he resign?
họ nhận ra rằng là họ cần phải điều chỉnh cái gì ở trong đội tuyển của mình. Tuy nhiên thì
That's just copying. I'm not copying, okay?
trong cái hành trình của giải đấu tự chiến lần này.
I'm like, yeah, it was a draw, or even his win because of this. Boom, 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 boom.
Their own tournament that they made, but I really want to listen more from it.
Yeah, like what would I do? We just go here.
Tentang turnamen yang juga diadakan di Vietnam National Convention Center
No.
ini ya. Kita juga tahu sama-sama.
This is the right move here.
Bongkar aja ya Khaled ya. Memang merupakan
It would be actually a draw actually. So he'll go here. I'll go right. It was a draw. Like, why did you resign? World Team Rapid and Blitz may be seeing because time scramble will instill some noise in your. Magnus better, okay? Like Magnus better. I would rather watch Magnus than Hikaru. I would rather watch Fabian Caruana than Hikaru. I would rather watch Kukes than Hikaru, okay? Hikaru is a mid player now. He was good, but he's like mid now. I think he's now top 10, but I don't think he's even top 5 now. I think it's now Magnus, Fabiano, Ali Reza, and actually Gukesh, Arjun, Parag. So many good players now. How long are they going to take? It was so draw. Like, why did he leave? With this, and then draw.
The Indonesian team are going against the
Let's play one more.
tomorrow, and this competition is actually very unique, very different. It has its own rules that
Yep.
does not apply yet on the esports world, and they
Oh,
are very
I fucked up a
happy to
little
be
bit.
able to do this because they see how
Oh no.
amazing the audience are, how amazing it's been received by the fans of Free Fire esports. So yeah, it's just very amazing to see this tournament happening tomorrow at the National
I'm making a
Convention
lot of
Center
mistake
in
today.
Vietnam.
Probably because I'm live, but sure.
Của bác Gấu và Tedda đó là một cái showmatch
Mm.
tuy là nhỏ thôi nhưng mà vẫn rất là vui vẻ và nhiều khá
This is
là
actually
sự
not
ủng hộ tích
too
cực
bad.
đến từ các cộng đồng của Free Fire cả Indo và cả Việt Nam cho nên là
If my knight can move in a proper pace, then I'm safe.
nhiều điều thật là thú vị ở trong cái cuộc showmatch ngày mai và bác Gấu
It should be fine.
hôm nay thì dù sao thì tất cả mọi người cũng đã rất là vui khi có sự góp mặt của bác Gấu ngày nay thì
Okay, this looks pretty scary.
ngày mai của mình không ạ?
Vâng. Các bạn đã biết
No, this is fine.
khá là dài và chưa bao giờ đối với tư cách là chủ team mình buồn như thế này các bạn. Gửi lời xin lỗi đến tất cả những người yêu mến WG và cả yêu mến Bác Gấu.
Yep.
Nếu mà ngày mai
You thought I'm not gonna castle, huh? So that shit.
đội kia được map Am4 mà bị thua nữa thì thật ra đó là một cái điều
Shit.
mình không thể nào tưởng tượng được các bạn. Mình đã tổ chức 2 mùa Kingdom Map để chọn ra
Maybe I'll win in the time scramble. Maybe I'll win in the time scramble.
khá là nhiều. Thôi thì mong rằng ngày mai
I don't think so, but maybe I will.
để tri ân những người ủng hộ Bác Gấu.
This looks very strong. Oh!
Và mọi người thì hãy nhớ đón xem
Beauty, beauty.
ngày mai vào lúc 1 giờ chiều nhé. Và bây giờ thì các bạn đã sẵn sàng đến với trận chung kết của chúng ta giữa Buram United Esports và Team Falcon chưa ạ? Bây giờ hãy chuyển qua với caster và bắt đầu
Shit.
nhé. Let's head back to our caster and let's start the grand
See, I won.
finals of our class.
Time out, let's go. Playing so shit. My mistake was this. It was not a big mistake, but I made it a big mistake. Like here, yeah, this was the main big mistake. I should have done something like this. This was fine. Then if it took, then I can go here, here, then here. Oh, that would have been a mistake. I could have gone here. No, actually, this would have happened then. Could have probably gone back or something. Coming up, let's go. Now the real deal. Buriram versus Falcons.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is the Free Fire World Series Southeast Asia Spring 2025 Clash Squad mode, and we are heading in to the grand finals.
Let's go. Let's see who is the best Clash Squad player in Free Fire. Although I do not play Free Fire anymore, but it's still a big achievement, even for me. He doesn't play Free Fire.
number 2, our amazing sponsors, Red Bull, the official energy drink partner for both the spring and the upcoming fall FFWS SEA 2025 season. Thank
When
you so
is this
much,
gonna
guys.
start?
I have personally been powered up all the way through. People keep asking, right, how are these casters going on for so many hours, Neptune, without dropping their energy? It's all thanks to Red Bull, bro.
You guys should play 1 3 minutes game.
Also because we love the game.
Well, it's a good thing you point out too. Two things: Free Fire and Red Bull, because it's the love of the game. We know for a fact that a lot of fans out there have been tuning in to the broadcast from the beginning up until this moment, and thus all those excitement is being
Let's play some
promised as
puzzles.
well. So
Let's play some puzzles in the meantime.
from giving out all those energy, and that's what we're here for. This is why
Yeah, so this will.
hard is because of the energy you love as well.
Do not think so.
For the viewers, but also for the game
This.
itself. And
If you take
squad mode has given us a different,
this, maybe it's this.
side of
If you take, then I take.
for the game. Back then, it's just battle royale.
No, actually. Then what is it?
Go in for big maps, long engagement.
Something like this.
It's much quicker. It's much faster. A lot of tactics has been pulled in by both teams, especially with those who are going into the grand finals
It's
right
too
now.
bored to think.
And, there's a lot more that we haven't seen.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, right? And Clash Squad is just a breath of fresh air, man.
Oh,
After
is this?
watching so many battle royale matches, and
From here.
some
I don't think it's that.
a little bit too slow for
You
my
go here, yep.
I like it fast paced. I like some chaos in each.
So this one in this.
Hot drops, you know the jazz.
So we are pretty close to winning here. What I can do is go here, get here, or I can go here, go here. You have that. Or I can go here. Let's trade two things. And this is the best move here. Let's trade two things. Okay, no, that was not the best move. This was the best move. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I've not played chess in so long. 1, 2, so 1, 2, oh. 1. Yeah, it's simple, very simple. This one was very simple. 1, 2, 1. Oh,
Exactly. And as you did mention, I mean, because of how
that's extra thing.
there's plenty of chance for them to stack up on those coins. There's plenty of chance
this
for them
one.
to really use up a good enough economy before they really go in all out.
If you take this.
In terms of armor, in terms of weapons,
Interesting. Now this one is interesting.
and that has been a game changer overall, especially with a battle.
I would have done this, but this symbol of this is gonna happen. Do I take this? Then this?
To continue that on, they will be banning Steffi out all throughout, unless they don't want to play that game.
Yeah, I think
This Iron, this Iron.
I think both teams will want to play the grenade game. We are definitely going
This is just the simply this. You take, I take. When I'm in a dangerous position. No, that doesn't seem right, but let's look at it. So what is it?
Some good tom yum in there. So yeah, it's all good. It's all spicy all the time in Thailand. You gotta love it.
Okay.
You gotta throw in some coconut milk sometimes if you can't take the spice.
Just take.
Everything's gonna be hot all the time, right? And thus far, I think Falcons have shown us very.
Oh, you can do this.
Fans of Clash Squad, and they are obviously the champions of the preseason. Limit with the MVP for a good reason. This guy, even on the F500, is deadly.
Take, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, I mean that's one of the weapon that
This looks better.
use on the pistol round. Well, best use for other players, not for me.
Amen. You can say that again.
I don't hit that much in terms of pistol round. Even the headshot is.
Oh yeah, this is definitely better.
I'm an uncle, but these kids, these pros, at a
This.
different level. They can it hard.
No. Oh, it's this.
Regardless of what weapon it is, it's just at how the opponents are moving that is throwing off their aim, and that's why the skills are very important. Even
Why is it taking so long? I might have to end the stream actually. because it's getting pretty boring now.
Because of the agilities being used, the weapons that has been used in there, as well
Hmm.
as the skills, they
I'm gonna have
kind
to
of get
watch it in
away
my
from
own
those
time.
engagement, and
The
people
grand
will
final.
spectate even further. So a lot of thought has been put in by teams like
I think I'm gonna do
United,
that because
Team
it's
Dasher.
already
Let's
7:16.
include even
Let's see
Pride as
how
well,
long I have been
focusing
training
more
for.
on how they play. And
For two
this is
hours.
where
Damn,
we really
that's
say
hard.
where the best man
For
or where
training
the
for
best
2 hours.
team has to win.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think overall, yes, WAG as well as EVOS, they showed us some good moments, but nothing compared to Buriram and Falcon so far.
So I
Nothing
think I'm gonna
compared
leave,
to
I
these
guess,
two titans.
because it's taking
We had
so
the
long
pleasure
to
of
start the
watching
final.
them here at the grand finals in not a best
Yeah,
of
like they are
three,
doing so
in
many
not a
weird
best of
things. So
five,
I
but
guess I'm
a
gonna leave
best
now.
of 7.
It
We
was fun
need
watching
4
in live.
game victories to bring the series to a close. And the question is, do we get
Thanks for
one
watching,
last
everyone.
applause